Hi guys. How is everybody doing? Zeus. It's Danielle, right? Tell me I got it right. Danielle? Did I get it right? I passed my interview yesterday, thank you. I didn't do anything, boo. You did that yourself. Congratulations, honey. When you believe it so shall it be. Maybe I'm just planting the seed. I'm all right with planting seeds of joy and hope and, you know, prosperity. I'm good with that. Nerves is just going to get the better of you. Bye to those negative nerves. Congratulations, though. When you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe. You believe it so, it will happen. It's just always the way. You believe you're going to be abundant and prosperous? You will be. You believe you're going to be healthy? You will be. You believe you're going to be a broke ass bitch? You will be. The energy works both ways. It's the same way. The energy works the same way. Sorry, I just had my salad and all that. Salad mixed with shit. Now, who the fuck am I kidding? When you believe, somehow you will. Alrighty, so because this is an open live, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I smoked a doobie. What can I say? It's just one of them days when you wanna get really high. A little bit doobie. I'm flying. I'm as high as a kite. So, you know, my brother came back. You got 2 questions. No worries. Before I get to Danielle, because this is an open live, can I have some? Come on over. Come on over. I'm really hot now. Hold on a minute. Hopefully menopause is coming. Come on, menopause. I want to reach my divine goddess energy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still am one, but that's not the point. Okay, what am I doing? Fuck. I need to get my head out of the clouds. Matharu, you're on my list. Matharu, I got you, honey. All right, the first 15 minutes is going to go to my followers and my super fans. Do you know after you smoke a joint, you got a bit of a dry throat? Or is that just me? It's probably just me, huh? All right. So, the first 15 minutes is for my cotton mouth. Ooh, that's so mean. What am I saying? The first 15 minutes is for my my super fans and for my followers. Okay. And then when the alarm clock goes off, I'll cater to Danielle and Matharu because you guys have paid for a reading. If you would like to get an in-depth reading and you would like an 8-card reading, it is going to be the power couple. For some reason, they paired up a dinosaur with a fucking giraffe. I mean, what kind of relationship would that be? I see it working actually, but the Shelly, you're on my list. Was it Shelly? No, hold on, it wasn't Shelly. Was it Shelly? Give me 1 second, guys. Who was it, Kalani? I can check there. What a knobhead. I got it. Sorry. It's Maria. It was Maria. Maria Kendi Jazz. I got you, Maria. I got you, honey. Oh, yeah, you're a bit late. Kids. Thanks. I can say that because that's my kid, Kalani. So I can take the piss if I want to. I created it and I can destroy it. Oh. Okay, so when I start the alarm clock off, okay, this is how I do my reading. So first and foremost, I would like to state these facts. You do not need to gift me and you do not need to follow me to get a reading. So please listen to that loud and clear. You don't need to gift me and you don't need to follow me and you don't need to like, share or subscribe to get a reading. Even if you're not following me, oh, my fanny's itchy. Just give me 1 second. It's above the crotch, so just relax. I think I need a wax. What was I saying? Maybe I shouldn't smoke a joint before my live. Maybe no. So once the alarm clock goes off, yeah, I will cater to everybody in the room. People who follow me and people who don't follow me, but you don't have to follow me, you don't have to gift me, and you don't have to tap the screen to get a reading. And the reason why I state these facts is simply because I don't want people to message me later on going, oh, I sent you a gift. I sent you a couple of roses and I was clicking the screen. Why didn't you read for me? Well, the comments are going up really, really fast. There's 123 people in here. And, you know, I'm doing my best and there's only one of me. Members and subscribers, however, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only if you are a member or a super fan. My super fans are going to get me 2 days in the week, 2 days of the week. So you get me more super fans. I invest in you guys more. That's if you're a super fan though. But again, during my live, members and super fans can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. I will also state this fact as well. If you're not happy with your membership, if you're not happy with your super fan or your subscriptions, don't be any of those things and I'll still read for you anyway. All right, so you can't have a go at me. I'm doing free readings, gifted readings. Don't have to follow me. Don't have to gift me. Don't need to like, tap the screen. You don't need to do shit. If you're curious and you're like, you know what? I want to see if this woman knows what she's doing. Then by all means, you can ask me whatever you want to ask me. Spam the living daylights out of me. My moderator, who's my kid. So anyone who's been an asshole is going to get blocked. Zen, you're on my list. I will try to post up this live on my YouTube. I do it all the time. I've been doing it for 6 years. The only time it doesn't go on YouTube is if there is technical difficulties. And that's the only time it doesn't post up. So I highly recommend that you record your reading, screen record it, voice record it. Notes is great, but I wouldn't do it. So for those of you who are new and you're wondering who the fuck is this bitch, my name is Annalisa. I've had 4 open heart surgeries, all 9 hours long. I had a near-death experience when I was 31 years old. I went to heaven and we all go there. I was told that I'm meant to be like reading for the masses and I thought it was a load of bullshit. So I told the universe and my angels and guides, God, whatever source of power you want to believe in, the highest source of power. If I'm meant to be doing tarot, send me 1,000 people and, you know, God send me 100,000 people. So I must be doing something right. So yeah. If you would like to know about my story, I have posted it up on what do you call it, YouTube with some really graphic pictures. Like if anyone in here is a bit, do you want to see Perofa? I mean, you can't miss the massive scar on my chest, can you now? Not to mention that big one over here. And then that one over there. Do you want to see that one as well? Because I ain't lying. Yeah? You do? There's that scar there. Look at that. 4 open heart surgeries, all 9 hours long. Told my mum and dad I was going to die when I was 10. I'm 45. Up yours. I wasn't meant to go. Even though I didn't want to come back. I was more than happy to stay over there. So that's my story. So if you're interested in getting a reading, then by all means do. Again, you don't need to believe in what I do. You don't have to believe in me. If you're not interested in what I'm doing, you don't need to be mean. Just scroll up and move on. If you are curious and you would like a question answered, then by all means, copy and paste your question and spam the living daylights out of me. The way that I do my reading again is I'm going to start the 15 minutes on the clock for my super fans and my members. When the alarm clock goes off, I'm going to cater to Danielle, Mathuru, Maria, and Zen. So all of you guys are on my list. And then once I'm done with my list, or whoever is on my list, I will read back and forth between my followers and people who don't follow me. And the last portion of my live is going to be 20 minutes for my followers, and then 15 minutes for people who don't follow me. If I don't answer your question today, it's probably because I answered your question the other day and you've asked me the same question again, which will probably mean whether you're following me or not, my guides will probably not highlight your name. Because if you keep asking me the same question for the past 5 days, I'm going to get really pissed off. Because if you don't believe in what I say, then there's so many other amazing tarot readers out there. Go to them and maybe they'll tell you what you want to hear. Sorry. Are me and Thingy going to reconcile? And I told you for the whole 6 days that I've come on my live, no. If this person doesn't want to reconcile with you, they don't want to reconcile with you. If they wanted to be with you, they'll be with you right now. So I will bypass those same questions. Sorry. Like I said, don't need to follow. Don't need to subscribe. Don't need to gift me. Don't need to be a member or subscriber because I don't want to hear it. But I am a tarot reader. I love this. This is my job. This is what I'm meant to be doing. This pays my bills and my electricity and my phone bill. Yeah, this is what I do for a living. But I can decline the same bullshit question. Sorry. I am getting fucking pissed off. I love you, but fuck off. Mary, you're on my list. Asking me the same shit over and over again. Listen to the message. You're not clearly registering. So if I see someone asking me if I'm going to get back together with someone, and I've already answered you 7 days ago, 7 days straight, and yesterday when you were on my live, I will not do it again. Love and light to you. But no, not happening. This is why I say don't gift me. I'm a bitch, but I'm still lovely at heart. I really am. Ask all of the people who've been following me for 6 years. They'll tell you. Angels and guides and loved ones draw close to me and my family here on TikTok and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, loving, like messages. There's like one person who came on my TikTok and who came on my Instagram. They're like, am I going to hook up with so-and-so? Am I going to hook up with so-and-so? And they're asking me the same fucking question. What is this, like 5 days in a row? And you asked me this last week. Have you got no other questions to ask? Seriously. Love you, but fuck off. Anyway, I'm going to start my alarm clock now, guys, okay? Now you know my personality and you're like, that woman's a bitch. Bye-bye. Love and light to you. Here we go. I'm going to go all the way to the top and work my way down. 15 minutes starts now for my members and my super fans. I'm sorry, but I bet you all them tarot readers out there know what I'm talking about. So why'd you keep asking me the same question? The fuck? Mira, will I go to Germany? Oh, I didn't see it properly. Sorry, sweetheart. Mira, I tried to pin you up, but for some reason, it ain't letting me. TikTok, please don't be an asshole. Will I go to Germany this year? Mira, what does Mira need to know? And you are a member. Here we go, honey. You going to go Germany this year? Are you going? Let's have a look and see. It looks to me like you will. There was a bit of a delay, but I feel like you will get there. Do everything after Mercury retrograde. It ends on the 24th of July. But I am seeing travel, relocation, a holiday. The Sun card is the best card in the deck. I am seeing around the 4th. 4 days, weeks, months, or the 4th of a month. There's a wedding, a celebration, homecoming, family, reunion, energy around you. So I'm going to have to say yes to this. It looks really good. I'll say yes. Manisha, will I conceive next month? What do I need to know? You have to take care of your physical body so the soul is ready to come in. You have to ask yourself, are you mentally, physically, spiritually prepared? Mentally, physically. If you're not, then there'll be a delay to the pregnancy. I do feel like you'll have a son. Yes, there is something to celebrate, but it feels like you need to take control of the situation and stop over-analyzing it is what I'm seeing. There's also an older masculine around you, so if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. Zaina, any messages for Zaina? What does Zaina need to know? Zaina, I'm trying to pin you up, guys, but it's not allowing me. Don't need to tap the screen, don't need to like, don't need to share, subscribe, don't need to follow me, don't need to do shit. If you're curious and you would like to get a reading, copy and paste your questions, spam the living daylights out of me. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Zaina, you need to fight for what you believe in, remain on top of your game and stop letting other people make you feel like you're lacking in some way. There is victory and success in your energy, but you need to get your mojo back. Why are you upside down, honey? You got to find passion, inspiration, creative projects. You have to do something that you love to do, and you need to find balance and harmony and moderation and equilibrium in your energy. The Two of Coins is juggling, balancing, weighing up two things. You might even be doing 2 jobs or studying and a job. So Zaina, balance and harmony is in your energy during this time frame. Okay. Chantel, what do I need to know? Chantel, and you're a super fan, so you get a guided message. Super fans will always get a guided message from me every time they ask me a question, and they also get me 2 days in the week, and everybody else is blocked out of it. Chantel, what does Chantel need to know? You need to get your ass to the gym. You either need to work out, or you need to have a physical outlet, or you need to go to the gym, or you need to eat more healthily or drink more water, because some shit's coming your way, honey. New job, new opportunities, pay rise, promotion, investment, travel, relocation, the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new. Wheel of Fortune talks about travel, a new vehicle, forward momentum. It represents, you know, a turning point in your life. So you got some major ticket events happening for you, Chantel. It looks really good, sweetie. Roll with it, girl. Roll with it. Yenti, I applied for a job at Forum Jobs. All right, guys, keep the question simple. Will I get either one of them? Did you not ask me this the last time? Did you not ask me this the last time? Angels, guides, loved ones. Yes, you'll get one of them. Stop worrying about it, drowning in your emotions. I forgot to give you your card. Who was the other one I did? Yes, you're going to get one of them. Yenti, you will get... There you are. Chantel, sorry, sweetie. My bad. I got you, girl. Wait a minute. Wait. All right. What do you need to know? Don't let your pride get in the way. Keep going forward. Moving up and moving on. Pride is just going to ruin everything. Rookie. Is the part I'm talking now, will it favor me? Is the part that you're talking now, will it favor you? Angels and guides and loved ones. Rookie, will it? Will it favor you? Will it favor you? I got a yes. I don't know what the hell's going on with you, chick, but I'm going to say something to you right now, yeah. You're going to have shitloads of money, man. Shitloads of cash, shitloads of money, leaving a legacy for your children or your grandchildren. All you got to do is patiently wait and don't talk shit, because you'll interfere. What? The Sun card is the best card in the deck. Abundance, blessings, children, travel, holiday, money, security, stability. You only need to get the card, the Sun card, one time in your life, and I'm telling you, it's like a forever thing. It's so good. It looks really good. Rookie. It looks so good. Leslie, what's next for you? Whatever you choose, the world is your oyster. Like, travel, go to the gym, work out, do something that you love to do, pottery, go back to school, learn, educate yourself. The world is your oyster. If you've got arms and legs and you're still able to walk and run and do things, you can do anything. I've had clients who don't have any arms, who don't have any legs, and wish they was where I was. So how fucking lucky are you, Leslie? Look at you, you're a healer. Delve into healing energy. Learn about chakras, learn about healing modality, healing, anything to do with healing. The strength card is stronger than you think you are. You need to do some self-love. You need to do like self-respect, courage, to say no to certain people. It's like healing on self, because you heal everyone else. And then new beginnings will come your way. It feels like you need to surrender, release, and let go of something that doesn't serve you, because the death card is upside down. What are you holding on to? Let go of the old so you can have new. Everything new is coming your way. Relationship, there's a younger masculine around you. A new opportunity for creative projects. The world is your oyster. I have clients who have no legs. I've got clients who are blind and can't see. And they get reading from me and they're like, you hit the nail on the head, man. Eliza, anything that I need to know? Does Eliza need to know? I feel like you need to be patient. Everything that you planted is going to come to fruition, but you need to wait. I also feel like there might be a divine counterpart coming your way at some point, but you need to get your mojo back. The Queen of Wands, she's always free-spirited. She's like, she makes moves. She inspires people. She's like ready to go. She knows that life is too short, so she's like, fuck it, I'm going to go forward. And then you've also got the 10 of Cups anchoring your reading, which is fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, blessings in disguise. The love and support that you felt that you didn't have is in your energy. It's like you got so many things to look forward to. Just pay attention to the things that you're looking forward to. Pay attention to the things that you want. Stop focusing on the things that you don't want and the things that you don't have. Us souls as human beings having a human experience is always focusing on the bullshit. Why do we do that? It's so easy to focus on the problem but not on the solution. B, what's coming for you in August? Angels, guides, loved ones, what is coming for B in August? I'm not living life. Oh, hell yes. You need to let go of worries and fears in August when it comes to finances and money. You got to open up your heart chakra and stop holding on so tightly to, I want and I need that long-term security, but when, where, or how is it going to come in? Because when you do that, you don't believe that you're going to get this. And this is legacy, inheritance, retirement, financial gain. There's like battles, conflicts. The battles and conflicts could be internal. If not internal, it's external. And you're going to have to love and like people's asses and send them on their merry way. Is it over with? You asked me this the last time. I told you to leave this person alone. You asked me this the last time. I don't forget. I said, leave this person alone. There will be reconciliation later on. No, not yet. This person is not interested in reconciling. This person always feels like they have to fight to be seen. I already answered this question for you. You already going to ask me again next time? This is the answer to your question, guys. You got to stop asking me the same question. If you don't believe in what I say, you kind of need to go and find another reader. Maybe that reader will tell you what you want to hear. Christina, will Zara unblock you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Christina need to know about Zara? Will Zara unblock Christina? The energy is scattered, honey. I don't know if this is your energy that's scattered or if this person's energy is scattered. It's your person. Nah, he ain't going to message you. Zara is not messaging you. Zara is stubborn, stuck, slow to movement, money orientated, worrying about money, has anxiety, deep insecurities, worrying about money, heart chakra is blocked. I got to know with this one, honey. You can sit there focusing and thinking about this person, but I just feel like the energy... I don't know, his energy's off. And if you're going to be waiting, you're going to be waiting a real long time. And if I've learned anything within my near-death experience, it's that time is not your friend or my friend. You know, we're only here for a certain amount of time and we're dead. So I ain't waiting for no one. Will I find a great home to buy for my son and I in California? Well, you have to manifest it. You are coming out as the magician and the magi, but why is the magician and the magi feeling doubtful? This is so obvious though with you, Ellie. I feel it every time I read for you. So I'm already telling you that you have the power. Like, why are you saying will I? If you're the magician, say I will. Manifest it. The magician manifests and co-creates. I say yes, and you're going to have an opportunity of two things. You need to get out of your own way. The Hanged Man is you're back and forth about seeing the positive side of life and then going back into the negative thing. This is what I will know when the energy shifts, and it hasn't yet. Your commitment is being tested. Universe is testing you. Universe is like, all right, can you continue to stay on this frequency, or are you going to keep going up and down in I will, but I don't know if I'm going to. No, but I will, but I don't know if I will. But what happens if something goes wrong? What happens if I don't have the money? So you go in and out of this energy. Doris, any messages for Doris? Angel guides, loved ones, what does Doris need to know? You need to say what you mean and mean what you say and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Cut out your bullshit. Queen of Swords, she's logic of mind, strategic, calculates her moves. When you say what you mean and mean what you say, and you do it in the energy of love and light, there is balance and healing and moderation. There is travel and relocation and a trip around you. And you got a young buck coming your way. Ooh, take your vitamins, girl. So the young buck coming into your energy could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with later on, depending on your situation. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to follow me. And you do not need to gift me to get a reading. Really don't need to do any of those things. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, my guides will highlight your name. If you're not following me. At the minute, I'm doing another 1 minute and 47 seconds of my members and super fans. And then I'll get to my gifters. Will be open for reconciling if I approach him. No. It needs to be gone. This relationship should not come back together. There should not be a reconciliation. It will end really badly. This is the Ten of Swords, painful ending, conflict, something personal going on in this person's personal life or your personal life. There is conflict, argumentative energy. I just feel like there's some trust issues around you in some way. This person probably thinks that you're very independent and you can just go away at any point. And this person is coming out as emotionally immature and very sexually orientated. So if you guys were going to hook up again, it would be purely for sex on his part. You would probably be like, yeah, but I love you, I want to marry you, I want to get with you, and I want to have a relationship with you. But this person ain't thinking that. Valerie, general, angels, guides, loved ones. You need to have your own business. If you don't have your own business, Valerie, then you need to think about that. Because I'm seeing that you're meant to be the boss. You're not supposed to be working for people. People are supposed to be working for you, Valerie. I'm getting you when I connect into your energy and your picture. You're supposed to be domestically skilled, or you're domestically skilled, the jack of all trade, wise investor, resourceful with your money, people wanting to work and collaborate with you. But that's what I'm first and foremost seeing. You might be collaborating with two other female later on down the line. You need to speak your mind and you need to get your mojo back. She's like free-spirited, creative, confident, self-assured. And you need to get your ass to the gym. It's either you need to work out, eat more healthily because you prayed or wished or asked the universe for something and they heard your call, and now you got to be physically, mentally and spiritually prepared for what you've asked for. And then you got the judgment card. Don't judge yourself or anyone too harshly. The judgment card is a mediumistic card. So you're going to see and sense things that other people don't sense, see and feel. The judgment card represents clarity. So if you're like scratching your head and you're trying to figure something out, universe is going to give you the clarity that you're looking for. Alrighty then. Angels, guides and loved ones. This is for Danielle. Danielle, come forth and prosper. Danielle, what is your reading about? Zeus. Zeus. Danielle. Angels and guides and loved ones. This is for Danielle. What does Danielle need to know? I'm about to do a, what is it? I'm about to do a 8-card reading for Danielle, and if anybody's interested in getting an 8-card reading like I'm doing for Danielle, it is that stupid thing in the corner. It's a dinosaur on top of a giraffe's head. The fuck? It's Power Couple, it's called. What's going on with my employee Anna? She's been really off. All right, let me tell you what I feel as I'm connecting into your energy. I don't even have any hair to shave and it's fucking itchy because it's fucking hot. All right, here we go. I'm going to tell you what I need. I'm picking up on you first as I'm connecting into your energy, Danielle, and then we'll start talking about Anna, all right? So there's something about soulmates on a separate energy. Soulmate, collaboration, partnership, energy healing. 333, you're going to see this number everywhere you go. There's something about you. When I connect into your energy, you've like got divine superpowers of healing, or wherever you go, you give some sort of healing. The stomach area is highlighted, so I've got orange in your energy. So wearing orange for like a week or so would be good for you. Orange top, underwear, bra, something orange on your persons, because that governs the solar plexus, and something that you're passionate about must do this. There's something about reorganizing in and around your energy, but there's also something about healing. All right, here we go. So on a separate note, we're going to talk about Anna. Anna. What is going on with Anna? I think she's leaving. I think she's getting to a point where she doesn't really care. So she's like probably not giving a fuck. So if her energy, yes, creating a program for my company. Yep, that is definitely in your energy, and it's going to be very fruitful. In regards to Anna, it feels like she's going to leave, and maybe you know about it or you don't know about it. But in regards to her, she is just not happy in some way. She's like trapped in her thoughts. She's like focusing on the negative parts of her life. So the 8 of Wands swords is always an imprisonment card. She's trying to learn to have healthy boundaries from people that are around her. I feel like she feels really challenged mentally, or there's something going on in her personal life. I also feel like she's manifested a whole bunch of new stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if Anna did leave for some whatever reason. But it feels like her energy is going to get better. She's manifesting certain things that she wants in her life. And she's also coming across as somebody who could be a little bit manipulative. Like she will, I don't know if it's victim mentality or it's arrogance. It's one or the other, or possibly both. But there's something going on in her energy that you may or may not know about, which is keeping her trapped in her energy, in her mind. So she's going to go. I will say that. The Fool card talks about journey, moving forward with Anna. It's like she's going somewhere. She needs to travel at some point. She wants something brand new, new adventures, new paths, new beginnings. And I feel like she might even be looking for intimacy or love, because the Ace of Wands is a new beginning. So in and around the energy of Anna, it's like she's going because she's not happy right now mentally, maybe in her home life or in her work life, but something doesn't feel right. And she's coming across as maybe, I don't know, arrogant, stubborn, manipulative, like low vibe energy, and you're just picking up on this. I do feel like that she's got some sort of victory in her energy, in and around her energy. She'll be happier when she goes, or something is going to call for her to leave where she currently is. I don't know if any of this makes any sense, Danielle, but I can see that she's going through some stuff that you may or may not know about. She might leave in 6 days, weeks, months, or the 6th of a month. I was going to say it might even have to do with a man. I don't know if there was a breakup with a man, painful endings, hitting rock bottom. it seems to me like it's got to do with a man. This card's fallen out. In love, she's got bad luck and it's affecting her mentally. She's allowing this energy to govern. Like, maybe she doesn't like being alone. She doesn't know how to be alone. And I just feel like she's just going through personal things. And I feel like it's creating a really big, like a big energy for her to change everything. Her work arena, where she lives. I don't think she's going to be there. I think she's leaving. And look, depression, anxiety, sleepless nights, worries, fears. This is the energy around her. All right, I'm going to give you an advice card. It says, reason or a season? People come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Problem starts when we start putting them into the wrong bracket. Allow those that come into your life to let you love, understand, and evolve. And remember to stay. Remember, some stay and some go. So, but this is basically saying to you that she might be here now, but it feels like she's leaving at some point. Why is she like impatient with everybody at work? Is she like inconsolable? Is she acting like an asshole? Is she being quiet? What's going on? What are you picking up from her? Because it just feels like she's got a lot of shit going on and mentally messing her up. Danielle. Right. I will read for everybody who doesn't follow me, but you're going to have to be patient and wait. I need to get through my list first. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an 8-card reading, it is the power couple in the corner. She was never like that. Been leaving without saying goodbye. I'm telling you, she's going through something, and I think she's going to leave the job. You're going to text me and you're going to go, Anna, you're right, she left. She's leaving. She wants a whole life change. That's how I feel when I tune into her energy. So we need to love and light her. Mathuru, you're next on my list. I hope that helps you in some way, Danielle. Compassion goes a long way. You don't even have to talk to her. You could just look at her and visualize like love energy surrounding her energy. What's coming for you this year, Mathuru? All right, sweetheart. So the energy that I feel as I'm connecting to you is, I see Capricorn energy. Number 777 is in your energy. There's a new direction. There's a ring in your energy. So I don't know if there's going to be a relationship, a leveling up of a relationship in terms of like moving in together, or a proposal. If you're single, then it's going to represent that there's a new person coming into your energy. I also feel like there's an apology coming your way. I don't know if you owe someone an apology or someone is coming to apologize to you for, you know, rash actions in some way. I also feel like you need to have crystals in your energy, and I also feel like your intuition is going to be heightened this year. I'll also say this to you, hard work is going to pay off. I also feel like a sense of independence with you. Like, I know who this is. Or someone needs to make an apology, or you need to make an apology, but I hear an apology in my ear. If there was conflict, or like trying to make a decision about something, or the energy felt really hot and cold, it feels like something is going to level out. Yeah, level out. Something is going to level out. All right, here we go. I see an engagement, partnership, renewal of your vows if you're married. You need to have some crystals in your energy. Get your birthday and go on Google and go, what crystals is good for somebody who's a Capricorn. All right, here we go. What does Mathuru need to know, please, for the year? What do you need to know? So again, an engagement, and my birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, sweetie. All right. There's a lot of people out there who don't actually know what they want. So I'm going to say this to you, okay? Stop focusing on the sad parts of the past and bringing that forth into the present. Because this represents sadness, lonesome energy, regret, feeling unloved, feeling lonely to some degree. And it feels like during this time frame in the year, you need to do some meditation and do some soul searching and really go within. The Hermit card is like spending some time on your own. It's about an awakening. It's about spiritual insight, learning about esoteric stuff, learning about tarot, learning about meditation, you know, just learning about spirituality and connecting to that highest part of yourself. And this is something that you need to focus on this year. This year, there's going to be a lot of healing for you. This is balance and harmony and moderation. This represents filling up your own cup. This also represents patience, because patience goes a long way. Like, patience goes a long way. Everything that you've prayed for, asked for, that you're asking for, that you've manifested or wished for, it's all going to come into your energy. You also need to take care of your health. So going to the gym, working out, having a physical outlet, or this is something that you need to start doing, because with the Nine of Cups energy, it's wishes coming true, material abundance, and it represents good health. What else do you need to know? You need to walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. Walk away, new adventures, walk away from the old into new adventures. When you go into new adventures, there is love, leveling up of love, intimacy, proposal, soulmate, a higher form of commitment, a relationship. And you also need to focus your energy on finances and money. Eight of Coins is mastering your craft, creating a body of work, doing something that you love to do, and it's basically working for yourself. Basically working for yourself. There's victory around it this year. Victory, there is success, there's like recognition, there's a leveling up in your energy, there's even a glow up in your energy. I'm building a business. Yeah, no shit. That's what you listen to your instincts, because your instincts and your intuition is spot on. So if a person or a situation or a building or trying to make a decision or something, if it doesn't feel right and there's a conflict there, it means don't do it. All right, what is your guided message? What is your guided message? Let's have a look and see. Setbacks. So your guided message is: setbacks, stumbling blocks, and blockages are at times sent to help us. The universe, ask the universe to clear a pathway, removing people and situations that are holding you back. So basically, keep your eyes on the prize. And I always believe like delays or setbacks is like a divine intervention. I've always believed that. So I hope that helps you in some way, Mathuru. Love and light to you, sweetheart. You build, honey, build. So if you'd like to get a reading like I just... A divine protection. Oh, always. Divinely protected, always. So if you would like to get a reading like I just gave to Mathuru, it is 8 cards. It is the power couple just above the screen. And I'm going to pin it on the screen below just in case you want a reading. If you click on that button, the giraffe should pop up on the screen with your name on it, and I'll add you to my list and you bypass the 72 people in the room. Maria, come forth, please. Is your reading about love? Is it general? Have you got a specific question? Hi, honey. I see you. Maria. I'm interested in finding about the business. Can I send... Hold on a minute. Where is it? Of course you can send another one. It's up to you. I can't tell you what to do. But it looks very good. I'll tell you that. All right, Maria. I need to find Maria's question. Give me 1 second. You do not need to follow me, guys. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. Thank you. Copy and paste your question if I'm drawn to you and you don't follow me. My guides will highlight your name. I do free readings. I don't expect you to sit there tapping the screen. No, I don't. I don't expect anyone to gift me. I don't expect anyone to like, share, or subscribe. I expect nothing from you. If you're drawn to me and you would like me to answer your question, again, just copy and paste your question. Spam the living daylights out of me. My moderators know it. Spam, 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 and spam away. I do private readings as well. My email address is on the main page of my TikTok. This is my only TikTok. I've got a lot of people saying to me, Anna, there's a lot of people trying to pretend to be you. I already know that. You'll know the difference because I don't reach out to you on any social media platforms. I have over 100,000 followers and I only follow 28 people. That's how you know it's my legitimate account. I follow 28 people and I'll never reach out to you. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is from Maria. Maria, the first thing that I'm getting as I'm connecting to you is confusion. I don't know if you're trying to make a decision or you're going back and forth about something. You're trying to say yes or no. Do I stay? Do I go? To do or not to do? That is the energy around you. I'm also seeing 5. So 5, I'm a numerologist, so I do numbers as well as soulmate readings privately. I am seeing and birth chart readings as well. So as I'm connecting to you, I'm seeing number 5. So you're going to see that everywhere you go. 555 everywhere you go, Maria. And 5 in numerology represents a change, a shift in the energy. I'm also feeling as I'm connecting to you, it's like you need to take some time to heal trauma from the past. Take some time from something that happened in the past. And in order to do this, a great way of healing self is expression, like creative expression, drawing, writing, journaling, painting, drawing. I'm seeing Scorpio in your energy. Mathura, you're on my list. I'm seeing regeneration. Somebody needs to be their authentic self. It feels like somebody is hiding, concealing. You have to be mindful of the people who are in your energy. I also keep seeing that whatever it is that you're going through right now is to do with something from a past life. It's like people have pains and people have things from the past life. I'm also studying about regression and hypnosis. Like past life regressionist is what I'm also studying. So I go into that energy as well. So I do feel like as I'm connecting to you, I feel like whatever it is that you're going through, mentally, physically, or spiritually, has something to do with the past life situation or past life memories. So pay attention to your dreams and your visions. I also feel like you need to be very mindful about people who are around you, Maria, because you might have a whole bunch of energy vampires and soul-sucking cretters. And I always say love and light their asses and send them on their way. I've been doing this for 6 years on TikTok, and I've been doing it for 10 years, like reading private clients, reading for family and all that. And I'm telling you now, I can pick up energy vampires. And by the way, energy vampires don't just have to be colleagues and co-workers. Energy vampires could be our kids, family members. It went through, Mathurus, I got you. Mathurus, I got you. You're on my list. I got it. Wow. Maria. Mathurus, I got you. Mathuru, sorry. This is amazing. Your cards are amazing, Maria. Amazing. Kalani, can you put that I got Mathurus? Mathuru. Just in case you didn't hear me. Your energy is amazing. So I'm going to say this to you, Maria. Mathuru. Mathru, I think it is. So I'm going to say this to you. If you can cleanse, clear, thanks baby girl. If you can cleanse, you're on the list, Mathuru. If you are allowing negative, like if you're allowing people to project their negative energy onto you and you don't let this go, Maria, what will happen is you're going to create a delay to the blocks to your blessings. Now, this is what I can see in your energy, and it looks amazing, okay? So the first thing that I'm seeing for you, Maria, is good health. Going to the gym, working out. Maybe you've been thinking about going to the gym. Maybe you've been thinking about eating more healthily. Maybe you were thinking about, you know, being more activated or having a physical outlet. Maybe you were thinking about joining Zumba or going to the gym or going for a run, riding a bike or a swim. Don't care what it is, but this card, I have made changes, yeah. So this card represents, I have made those changes, good. So this card represents, because you've made those changes and you're shifting into a new vibrational frequency, you're going to end up calling in what you want sooner rather than later. This is a wish fulfillment card, Maria. And you are a healer, by the way. I don't know if you know that. So a lot of people don't realize that they walk around healing others just by your light and your energy frequency alone. So like when you're walking in the supermarket, you pay for your food, you get home and go, I'll deal with those later on. I'm knackered. I'm so tired. And it's because you got healing ability. So you could walk into a place and all you do is emanate out light. Yes. And it's been, yes. Yes, my love. Healer. How do I know you're a healer? Well, doing this since I was 16, 45 now, this tells me that you're a healer. Always taking care and taming the situation and looking after everybody else. But who heals the healers? Nobody. So you have to make sure you do some self-love, self-care, self-respect, having the courage to persevere and move forward. It's like you're stronger than you think you are, but you need to get on top of this energy, right? You need to rest your mind. This is a peace of mind card. Slow down. Rest, solitude, recover, retreat, recuperate, peace of mind. Finding balance and harmony, being patient. The Temperance card is a patience card. It's harmony, self-control, moderation. It's about balance, equilibrium. And if you don't give yourself that, then you're going to feel out of whack. I see soulmate energy around you. A leveling up of a current relationship if you're in one, more intimacy, having more fun, being childlike. If you're single, a soulmate coming in and unexpected gifts and pleasantries. So why are you saying that? Hold on a minute. That's not, okay, no, that's somebody else. If you don't think money, you'll never have money, whoever that was. I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting into your energy, sweetheart, you are a magi. So your ancestors have magician blood. Whether you believe it or not, I don't give a shit. I'm telling you that you have magic blood. So the magician represents, you know, manifesting and co-creating all the things that you think, feel, and what you say. The magician has the power to think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. So when you think about the good stuff and you think about the bad stuff, all of those things could manifest all at the same time. And then you wonder why. Now you know. And then there's the hand of God giving you money, new opportunity, pay rise, promotion, investment, blessings upon blessings. And I'm also seeing in your energy that you might be signing a contract. I've got cause and effect, balancing of the karmic scales. I've got signing of a contract. Yes, I said that. Signing of a contract, cause and effect, win-win situation, truths coming out. The new contract, if it's not a divorce, it could be a marriage, a new house, a new car, a new home. So your guided message is life's purpose. That's your guided message. It says, your life purpose is you, Maria. You came into this world with the intention of expansion through experiences, meeting people, situations, and feelings. We continue to grow and evolve. We do this through contrast and understanding what we do and don't like. Use your life experience to your advantage. Hold on to the good and let go of the not so good. Expand and evolve. You are the creator of your life. Choose you. So my love, the energy around you looks amazing. It looks very good. Positive energy. Signing a contract. If you would like to get an in-depth reading like I just gave to Maria, it is the giraffe on there, whatever that is, the couple, the power couple. You're so welcome, my love. Once the power couple giraffe comes up on the screen with your name, I will add you to my list and you'll get an 8-card reading. I've got Zen, Mary, and Mathuru next. Zen, Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Zen. What does Zen need to know, please, in love and light? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. You do not have to like, share, or subscribe. You do not have to do any of these things. If you are not a follower, copy and paste your question. And if my guides highlight your name, I will read for you. If you are a member or a super fan, you can ask me as many questions on my lives and during my lives only. And super fans will always get me 2 days in the week. Always. And I block everybody else out. All right, here we go. General. Zen. The first thing I feel, and as I'm connecting to you, is a bit of stress and rejected in some way. It's like, I don't know if you're questioning whether I am enough. Am I enough? Oh, by the way, sorry, Zen. If you're not happy with your membership and you're not happy with your subscription, Superfan Lives, don't be any of those things and I'll still read for you anyway. So I'm seeing number 6 in your energy, days, weeks, months, or the number 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, or the 6th of a month, Zen, where things will start to shift and change in your favor. There's a feeling of rejection and a bit of stress, turbulent energy, maybe earlier on, like at the beginning, or you're still in it, tension, argumentative energy, conflicting energy. Now, the only reason why it feels quite intense during this time period is because we've got Mercury in retrograde, and Mercury in retrograde messes around with technology, devices, travel delays, computers going down. It also represents communication, bad communication, lack of communication, or no communication at all. So the energy during this time frame is a little bit intense. There's something about you needing to be around your family or creating a family, Zen. I also feel like there's a lot of chemistry, passion, or something coming into your energy. If you're single, I've got Virgo energy and you endured a lot of things, but you need to move past it. I also feel like there is a goddess within you that needs to be birthed. I feel like you're going to have a lot of deja vu. And if you're focusing on the past, Zen, focus on all the things that made you happy and made you laugh. Don't focus on the things that made you angry or upset. Zen, angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Zen. Zen. All right, Zen, here we go. What does Zen need to know? What does Zen need to know? If you would like to bypass everybody in the room, it is the power couple in the corner of the screen. That will get you 8 cards. And I will do my very best to post this live up on my YouTube so you can watch your reading again and again and again and again and forever and ever. Amen. If there's no technical difficulties, I will post it up on my YouTube. What does Zen need to know? What does Zen need to know? I don't know what you're currently doing right now, but you do need to stop over-analyzing and overthinking things. This is imprisonment. This is restricting your blessings. This is like you feeling trapped or tied up in a situation, but it's only in the head. The head will turn into an emotion that you'll start to feel. The emotion will start to turn into words. So when you think it, when you speak it, and when you feel it, that's when it keeps showing up for you. Because attention goes where your attention flows, where energy flows where your attention goes. Sorry, my guides just corrected me. So Zen, if you live in your ego and you live in the fear and the worries and the sadness, then that will follow you around like a really annoying, like a one of them sucking black blood sucker thingies that sticks onto your body when you go into grimy, dirty water. So I feel like as I'm connecting into your energy, whatever you're going through right now, Zen, you're a natural empath. So unfortunately for you, sister, you're going to pick up on everybody's bullshit just like I do. You could go on the train, you could go in the car, you could be in a park, and you'll pick up everybody else's crap. You're coming out as the loving, nurturing, kind, and healing, supportive person to everybody else. But when it's time for them to support and love you, it's like you don't know where the fuck they are. This is why you need to establish some sort of family or a community or connecting to family more. I also feel like you've got healing abilities, and I'm not really surprised about that. The natural empath, which is the Queen of Cups, who feels everything, who senses everything, will get emotionally drained on some level. I also feel like you might be studying, education, going back to school. There's good news around money, pay rise, promotion, and investment. The Page of Coins is always a good news, a message and an offer. There's also love in your energy. So if you're not in a relationship, it's a soulmate, a marriage, a higher form of commitment, a relationship. If you are in one, more intimacy and a leveling up of a connection. Yeah. And look at that. The Two of Cups is the Lovers. Then the Lovers card comes out. This is love and lovers. You might have an opportunity of choosing between two people that are going to come into your energy. You might currently be in a relationship and you're not sure about it and you're second guessing it. The universe will come in and give you another option in and around love. The Ace of Swords indicates God's hands, whether you believe in God or not. God believes in you. So this is the sword of God saying to you, this is your new beginning. With this sword, I cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. It represents mental clarity, new challenges, new opportunities, and even a new job. I'm also seeing a new vehicle around you, or getting into a vehicle to do some sort of traveling. You seem to have done something good, true, and just. And now the universe is going to give you your blessing. It's like good karma in your energy. Ask is your guided message. Ask. So what does it say? Zen, what does it say? It says, your angels and your spirit guides are waiting for your instructions. I give them instructions all day, every day. Set out clear intentions and surrender to the universe. Ask, believe, and receive in the highest of good. Zen. Yeah? If you don't ask, you don't get. So I always ask. I have nothing to lose. I only have things to gain. So Zen, I hope that helps you in some way. Love and light to you, honey. Love and light to you. You're going to be highly sensitive during this period of time. So crystals will be good to wear. I've sewn my crystals on my neck. You can't take them off. Because I mean, energy and negative energy is everywhere. Very sensitive, very empathic. Pick up everybody's shit. Ain't nobody got time for this. So if you would like to get an in-depth reading like I just gave to Zen, it is the power couple on the bottom of the screen. Once you tap on that will pop up with your name, and then you'll be added onto my list and you will bypass everybody in the room. Mary. Is AB your person? Is AB your person? Is AB your person? Is AB your person? I feel like the long distance thing could be a problem. I do feel like you guys have a soul connection. Do I think that this is your person forever and ever? Amen. No. But do I feel like this is your person during this time frame? Yes. We don't just have one soulmate, we have many. I feel like the long distance thing will take its toll on you. It will take its toll on you. It feels like you're meant to have something together. You were meant to meet each other. You're meant to have that friendship. You were supposed to establish something, but it feels like it's, it feels like it's a connection that it could be great, but the long distance thing is not going to make it. I've done long distance relationship. It doesn't work. Hopefully, maybe it does for some people, but it doesn't work. It didn't work for me. So what I'm seeing in and around your energy, Mary, I've got Libra, number 4, the need to rebalance your energy. Libra is balancing the scales. I'm also seeing that you've got a new phase in your energy, a transformation, growth energy, changing your mind, Your sacral chakra has been highlighted, so the stomach area, especially if there was complications. I've got Archangel Michael in your energy. Archangel Michael is the archangel of strength and power. I'm also seeing that you're meant to be learning so you can teach. You're supposed to be going through certain things in this lifetime because you are meant to experience those things so you can teach it. I'm also feeling, as I'm connecting into your energy, it's like protection, divinely guided, divine intervention, creating a sacred space in your home so you can meditate and go within. I also feel like if you're going to go into past memories, make sure you're dwelling on the good stuff and not on the bittersweet stuff, is what I'm hearing as I'm connecting into your energy, Mary. Mary. So yes, you can have a connection with this person that you're asking about. Yes. Are you going to get fed up with the long distance thing? Eventually you will. What does Mary need to know? What does Mary need to know? Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Mary need to know? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to follow me. You do not need to like, and you do not need to share or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Mary. Well, Mary. Bum, 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 bum. Tell me what you gonna do. All right, Mary. What number am I seeing in your energy? 4 days, weeks, months, the 4th of a month where things will shift and change in your favor. Must get out of your head. You know what that song is, innit? Bone Thugs in Harmony. Well, Mary, don't you know? So the 8 of Swords is once again imprisonment, restriction, blocking your blessings, isolating yourself in some way, not thinking out of the box, thinking to yourself, oh God, there's going to be an issue or a problem, feeling like you're stuck in the situation. And all I feel is like enlightened energy when I'm connecting to you, Mary. AB can be your person and you might have been connected to each other in a past life, but when you want abundance and finances and stability and structure and you want things to move forward and you want it to move forward quickly, you kind of need to get out of this energy and get into this energy. So when you've got the 8 of Wands, it means hurry up and stop thinking the way you're thinking, move past it, create a new vibration in your energy by making moves. Because the 8 of Wands is speed, taking action, changes, new opportunities. It also represents travel. I got the job. Chantelli, yay! Congratulations, boo. Hopefully you love it, yeah? You need to find balance and harmony and moderation, Mary, in life in order for you to get the money, the finances, and the love that you're looking for. You've got to stop overthinking things and you need to learn to surrender, release, and let it go. This is harmonizing your life and filling up your own cup and not that you are, but not expecting somebody else to fill the void, because we die on our own. We don't come here with anybody and we don't die and take anybody with us. Now, you wanted to know about money and finances and stability. Well, you've got the Empress. This is a boss, bad bitch energy. All the queens in the deck, and there are 4 queens, are rolled up into this one woman, which is the Empress, which is your energy. So you're supposed to be the boss. This is pregnant with ideas and actual pregnancy. This represents absolute abundance in your energy, but it's time for you to let it go. The Death card is a divine intervention, a spiritual awakening. The Death card is big changes, endings, moving on, rebirth, a shift, a change in your energy. It's like the universe is moving you forward. But the question is, are you ready? Are you ready for this forward momentum? Because you manifesting it. Magician blood again. So the magician is the one who can think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. And at some point, somewhere, you're going to be signing a contract. This is good karma. The Justice card, I did say, what did I say earlier, Star Sign? Did I say Libra? I did. This is Libra. The balancing of the scales. Justice will be served in an unjust situation. If it's not a divorce, it's a marriage, a new house, a new car, or a new job. All of the above. That's the energy around you. And you've prayed for this. You didn't even just pray for it. You manifested something, consciously or unconsciously, is what I'm seeing, Maria. Prayed, wished, and asked for it, and now the universe is giving you some sort of a miracle. You got a miracle around you. Restore your faith. Restore your hope. You got the Be Brave card. It says, be brave, be courageous, stand up for what you believe in. Ask the universe to move you forward without fear. You deserve to feel happy in all that you do, Mary. So Mary, I hope that helps you in some way, sweetheart. You can have a connection with this person, but it's not a long-term thing. It could be a great friendship as well. There's no bad energy to this person far away from you, but it does feel like it could be a little bit of a struggle in some way. Mathoru. If you'd like to get an in-depth reading like I just gave to Mary, it is the... What the fuck is that? The Power Couple. I pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Once you click on that button and it comes up, your name will get added onto the list and you'll bypass the 75 people in the room. Mathoru is the only one on my list now. So once I'm done with Mathoru, I will go back and forth from followers and people who don't follow me. And if you do want to be seen and you want to bypass everyone in the room, again, it is the Power Couple. I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen or in the corner over there for 8 cards. All right, Mathoru, what is your question? Is it business? Yes, I already said this in the last reading. I said it looks very prosperous. I did say that this is good. You paid to get the same answer. But hey, man, there is a miracle around you. It's like it's within your blueprint. It's in your destiny. Like sudden changes, epiphanies, after like all the things, all the surprises and all the hard work that you've been doing. It feels like there's going to be a transformation around you. It was like a part of your divine energy to have this business. I already said it was going to be successful. They show me number 8 around business, days, weeks, months, the 8th of a month, like being a hero in some way, helping others in some way. I got Leo energy. You need to expand your mind. It's like I never knew that my tarot was going to be successful. I had no clue about it. I surrendered it to God, my angels and my guides, and I let the chips fall where they may. It wasn't that I needed confirmation from anyone. It was a knowing. If you know it's going to be successful, you don't need to ask me, because you asking me that question implies that you're not sure if it's going to be successful. I knew. I just knew. I didn't know how I was going to get where I am, but I just knew. So it has to be a knowing inside of you. You're going to have ups and downs like I did when I started this up, but it's not something that you can't handle. You're supposed to be delegating anyway. You're supposed to be running the show anyway. I am seeing that be your authentic self. Do not change who you are. When you start managing people, being your authentic self. So the answer to your question was already within the first reading. It was meant to be. You are supposed to have this. What does Mathoru need to know? Look, this is doubt. Will it be successful if I put all of that time and money and energy into it? Am I going to expand this energy? This is doubt. Am I? Will I? Is it going to be? It's all doubtful words, emotions, and feelings expressed to the universe and the ether. The ether only gives you back what you send to it. We are the universe in physical form. Because when you die, like when I did after my surgery, I died and went back to the everything. I was connected to all of y'all. I was connected to everyone, every soul walking on earth. I am you, you are me. We are walking on this place all together. So when you are doubting in some way, or you have anxiety about what the cost of it is going to be and how much you invest in it, it creates nightmares, grief, depression. It creates anxiety, thus creating what? Heavy burdens. Feeling heavily burdened and carrying everybody else's heavily burdens on your shoulders, feeling exhausted and tired, feeling that it could end badly, or maybe it's like a waste of time and energy. If these are the energies that you express outwardly to the universe, I'm telling you now, you got to change the way you think about this, because it will already be successful. I can already see the best card in the deck. Mathuru, I already see the best card in the deck. You've been through so much, and look how far you've come. This business is a rebuild, because when the Tower card comes, it's like you stay in a situation longer than you should have in the past. Whatever it may be, relationship, work, both. You stay in a situation longer than you should have. You didn't listen to your intuition and your gut and your soul. So the universe has to make you so uncomfortable that you had no choice but to leave. The Tower card, upheaval, destruction. So now the upheaval has happened and everything has crumbled down. What do we do next? Rebuild. Rebuild the solid foundation and the solid structure. There are so many hidden blessings and miracles around this job of yours, this job that you're asking about, this business that you're asking about, that you can't see because there's so many elements. The moon card is a distortion. I can't see clearly. If you expect the worst case scenario, the worst case scenario is going to happen. So this is why I always say to everybody, watch your mouth. Watch what you say. Energy will expand. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. The moon card is a medium card. Pay attention to signs, symbols, synchronicities, dreams and visions. And the Two of Wands is world, travel, going back and forth, crossroads, waiting for something before the energy gets bigger and bigger and it expands. Now, there are 78 cards in the deck. And as a tarot reader and been reading since I was 16 years old, this is the best card in the deck. It represents material happiness, joyous outcome, success, victory, travel and relocation, holiday, children, blessings, birthing of a child. It's absolute blessings and abundance. This is why I said to you, it's already there. The only thing that will create a block is yours truly. So your guided message is, Crystal, you're on my list. Oh my God, what did I say? Self-doubt. Look at that, self-doubt. When you are saying to you, I just know I'm going to be successful with my business. It's a knowing. You don't need me to confirm this because you know. There's the self-doubt card. So everything that I was saying to you is in this one card. It says, believe in the wonder of creation. Believe in the wonder of you. You are in control. You are powerful. You can achieve and you are worthy. Release any self-doubt and old beliefs to the universe and focus only on good thoughts. Lisa, you're on my list. What does that tell you? You didn't need to pay for another reading. I told you. You're going to be successful. There's also a younger masculine coming into your energy. Could be a lover, could be a friend, could be somebody that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with at some point. But I am seeing a younger masculine around you. You're so welcome, sweetheart. So if you would like to get an in-depth reading like I just gave to Mathuru, it is the power couple. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list. And that will get you 8 cards. Record it, screen record it, record my voice. Okay, who's next on my list? Crystal. What is your reading about? Talk to me, girl. Angels and guides and loved ones. General. All right, honey, I got you. General. Crystal. What does Crystal need to know? This is for Crystal. What does Crystal need to know? This is for Crystal. The chakra that's highlighted with you, Crystal, is the throat chakra, blue. Wearing blue for a couple of days, wearing blue has to be on your persons, a garment, underwear, bras, shirts, tops, whatever. Wearing blue is important, and blue is the throat chakra. So you need to talk about it. You need to speak about it. You cannot hold it in. You can't suppress or hold something in. It means you got to speak on it. I also feel like there is some sort of adventure. I'm hearing a quest. This looks like my hairy armpits. Sorry. But it feels like as I'm connecting into your energy, there is a quest around you. Some sort of adventure in your energy. I've also got unconditional love around you. I also feel like you're going to be very sensitive during this time frame. So you will pick up on energy frequencies. I'm also seeing number 7 around you. So you're going to see 7 everywhere. If you haven't seen that number everywhere, you're going to start to see it at some point. And you're also going to be collaborating with somebody at some point. I've got Aries energy around you. If things have been quite heavy, chaotic, like chaos in some way, healthy boundaries needs to be implemented and abandon whatever that situation is that you feel is chaotic. Walk away, man. Like, this is bullshit. I don't want to be a part of this crap. Walk away. Maybe there's something that you know you need to talk about, but you haven't spoken about it. Don't suppress, express. Oh my God, I'm really annoying. Don't suppress, express. Don't absorb, observe. Ooh, I'm so good. Don't absorb, observe. How the fuck you say it? All right, here we go. Crystal. Angels and guides and loved ones is for Crystal. What does Crystal need to know, please? So you're a sensitive crystal. So that means, like you and me, girl, we can't be around assholes because their energy will drain off on us, and then we'll feel really drained and we get bad headaches, and then we're out of equilibrium and everyone's triggering and pissing us off, and it's like, fuck off, everyone. So I'm definitely seeing that in your energy. Look at this: deceit, betrayal, lies, shady assholes. It's all right. They've only come in to teach you something. Assholes are there to teach you healthy boundaries, moving past you because you're a cunt. It's like, it's okay. These things come into our vibration because we chose to have an experience to learn, so we can remember and learn the lesson so we don't do it again. So this talks about deceit and lies and betrayal and shady as fuck energy. The 7 of Swords is about a deception, and this might be something that you already know about. This could be people testing your patience, creating some sort of emotional confusion attached to you. But it is what it is, moving on and moving out. It's like, just whatever, fuck off then. If you're going to be rude and disrespectful and you're going to lie to me, I've got no time for your shit. This is what we have to do going forward, Crystal. The 7 of Cups always represents so many choices, commitment issues, back and forth, emotionally drowning in your bullshit that you co-created for yourself. Mo, you're on my list. Like, remember, the only reason why you are where you are is to do with free will. So I am where I am today because of free will. Yeah? If I was in a bad relationship, it wasn't anybody's fault but my own. Yeah, and I'm not going to blame mummy and daddy. I can't blame mummy and daddy for me making dumb, stupid, idiotic choices. This is me. I made these choices and I've got to move past it. You got to let some shit go, honey, because you got new beginnings. Now, anytime there's a painful ending, hitting rock bottom or feeling stabbed in the back, the great thing about the 10 of Swords is that it's an ending. So when there's an ending, what does that mean? It means there's a new beginning. 2 of Cups talks about love, marriage, proposal, a higher form of commitment, soulmate energy. Whether you're in a relationship or not, I am seeing this connection coming around you, or a leveling up of a current connection depending on your situation. I'm also seeing, Crystal, that you're supposed to have your own business. So the first, what do you think about that? Eight of Coins, mastering your craft, creating a body of work, doing something that you love to do. You got to cleanse and clear and release out all your bullshit, because that's the one that's going to hinder you. Look at the Death card. The Death card means enough is enough. It's time to let it go. The Death card is a transformation, a new beginning. I need to get on it. What the fuck are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Hurry up. It feels like as I'm connecting to you, this is why the Death cards come out. This is why the 10 of Swords energy has come out and the 7 of Swords. You see the Devil card, yeah? The Devil card is addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, codependent on someone, someone codependent on you. And you need to cleanse and clear out any toxic thoughts, words, situations, or people that do not deserve your time, your love, or your attention. You need to cut the fucking cord and cut it now, because the Death card is saying it's time to death negative situations, yeah, and release heavy burdens so your new beginning can come your way. And you need to learn. Have you ever been in that position, Crystal, where you're like, why didn't I say that? I'm so stupid. Why didn't I say it? Have you ever been there? Because I have. I'm 45. I've been there like every fucking day. Every fucking day I'm saying that. So why the fuck didn't I say that? Now I'm better because, you know, I'm a Capricorn and I've got a big mouth. But now I'm better. So now I'm like saying what I mean and mean what I say. I'm 45 also. Honey, we're too old for this shit. We got to fucking say what we need to say when we need to say it. And that's it. It's like, we're too old for this crap. We're done. We're looking for peace and harmony. We're not looking for shit and bullshit. Yeah? No. We're done with it. So let something go. Let the person go. Let a situation go. Your guided message is shadow work. Devil card is on the table. Let's see what it says. All right, Crystal. Spend time working on you. How you talk, how you react and interact. What do you focus on the most? Look at how experiences and people shape you. Embrace your imperfections, continue to learn, improve and regain control in your life. Your past does not define your future. I believe in you. Your past does not define your future. Who I was when I was in my 20s, I ain't the same. What I was in my 30s, I wasn't the same in my 30s. I'm a fucking bad bitch right now, yeah? I do need to get rid of the ring around my belly, but that's all about it. But everything else is fucking amazing. It's okay. Moving past it. You know when you nearly die, you probably never had that experience before, Crystal, like I did. But you know when you nearly die, everything is like, whatever. Worrying about money, fuck it. Worrying about the job, fuck that. Because life is temporary. I might not wake up tomorrow, so who gives a fuck? Who cares about the water bill? Who cares about the council tax? I might not wake up tomorrow. So all I'm saying is live your best life, basically. Is what I'm saying. All right. So if you're interested in getting a reading, you see it's very intense, guys. I'm not joking. If you're interested in getting an in-depth reading like I just gave to Crystal, I pinned it on the bottom of the screen. It is the power couple, the giraffe and the dinosaur. Never saw that happen. I didn't ever see that happening. Giraffe and dinosaurs making sweet love. I don't know about this. All right, Lisa. Angels and guides and loved ones. This is for Lisa. What does Lisa need to know? I saw your question up there earlier, Lisa. Let's have a look and see if I can find you. Something about DJ? Oh, I got you. Hey, honey, what do you want now? What do you want, Lisa? Right, here we go. The first thing that I'm going to say to you as I'm connecting into your energy is there needs to be some sort of a balance here. Let me answer your question first. Does DJ see us together? DJ, Lisa, angels and guides and loved ones. DJ and Lisa. DJ and Lisa. For Lisa. I keep hearing chasing something maybe toxic pursuits. Then somebody being resilient because they've got shattered and broken energy. There's number 6 in your energy and 3, 3, 3. You're going to see 3, 3, 3 everywhere you go. No, this person does not see you guys together. You are seeing surface energy. You're not seeing what's beneath the surface. This person is coming across, and this is something that you might figure out later on, as controlling, narcissistic, egotistical, power-driven, immature in some way. I don't like the energy around the Emperor upside down. The Emperor always wants to control the land. Yeah, the Emperor is controlling everything. But when the Emperor is upside down, there's something like power hungry, money orientated. I don't think this person sees you together, no. You'll feel it. You might not feel it yet, because, or maybe you do, but there is like a surface level energy with him. Now, aside from that, I see your boat, travel, moving on, growth, Sagittarius, travel, airplane, boat. And then I don't know if you're refurbishing your home, or you want to refurbish your home, or you're moving home, or something to do with the home. But this is something around the home that might end up showing up later on. You might be like, I want to redecorate, because I'm seeing paint in your energy, like paint pots. All right, here we go. And this might be something that you might say to yourself, you know what? I want to refurbish my house. I want to paint. All right, here we go. Lisa. Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Lisa need to know, please, in love and light for Lisa? Don't, this person, nah. Hail to the motherfucking no. What the hell was that? Mike. Hi, Mike. I'm gonna do the 4 cards for you like I do, okay? Just give me 1 second, Mike. Give me 1 second. All right. So, Lisa, there's something toxic about this person, yeah, that you don't know about. Addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, codependent on you later on, you codependent on this person later on. I don't see you as that kind of character, though. But there is something around this person where there is something toxic beneath the surface. This person's also coming out as cutthroat, egotistical, narcissistic, and this person will make you feel like, I don't know whether you're coming or going. Now, this toxicity, if this toxicity isn't in your energy frequency, it could be that this person, which I already picked up on, is in this person's energy. Now, when he's coming out with, when the devil card is coming out with the Knight of Swords, this is toxic vibration. Run. Yeah, go away. Because this is a fast-paced, toxic energy. And I don't know, let's just say, for example, you and him was to tap it out, yeah? And you're like the best sex that he's ever had. And you're like, yeah, you're all right, you know, but he was like, oh my God, what the fuck? He might be obsessed with you, dude, and he ain't gonna let you go that quickly. Because it's like, no. He'll come in and out of your life, but you definitely want to be more in than out. This person is, yeah. Did you tap that? You did, didn't it? Did you tap it, did ya? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, I did. Ooh, girl. Like, there's something toxic here, man. Why are you asking this? If you feel like this energy is good, you would have already been there. Is this person making you feel a bit emotionally confused? You're not really sure where he stands in terms of your connection? Is he already making you feel some certain type of way? Because if whatever type of way you're feeling and it doesn't feel that great, it's probably right. Are you feeling what I'm saying, or am I hitting it? Did you do something and now you feel like nothing? Is it giving you like, I hear you, right, okay. So this person will be addicted to that. You know, that part of it. But then will come and go, come and go, come and go. Surface level is what I'm seeing with this person. This person's going to make you overthink. Overanalyze, overthink things, overanalyze. Listen, if you can go into this relationship with your eyes wide open and you're going in there for some exercise, for some sexercise, go for it, man. But don't go in there with like, oh, we're going to be together forever and ever, amen. We're going to get married. It's going to be my next boyfriend. Nah. If you can go into it and go, yep, all right, sexercise. I'm going in there for that. Then go forth and prosper, man. Bang it out. That's what I say. But other than that, don't go in it for long-term things. I don't like it. You're going to move on anyway. You're going to move past him anyway. And you've got, and you're not only going to move past him, there's already somebody else waiting in line. Somebody ready to get. You a player. So this is him. Yeah. Who the fuck are these two? Like, save some men for the rest of us. What the fuck? I thought he was got like another one coming in, but it's like two. You player, you. So one of them is a soulmate vibration. So you are going to move past this current connection, 100%. Moving on, moving past it, necessary changes, and then making room for these two young bucks. So you know when you go for the younger masculines, just make sure you're taking your vitamins, because I mean, damn girl. It's like, tired or what? Building my rotation. I want to do that. I'm going to do that. I've been a nun for 15 years, so, you know, I'm going to turn into a slag. I'm going to turn into a slut. I love them young ones. Look at that. Expansion. Expanding onto two more people. I like it. Expansion. It says here, Lisa. Firstly, trust in yourself. Listen to your gut. Focus, manifest, and care about how you feel. Look for new feelings and emotions. Be open to receiving new people. The two there, yeah, and opportunities. Variety and contrast help you to grow. Oh my God, I like it. Well, look at that. Lucky for some. Lucky for some, Lisa. So I hope that helps you in some way. I don't like the person. Like I said, if you want to go in there to have a bit of fun, man, go in there. Go in there for that. Boom it out. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, well. So if you want to tap it out, go ahead, girl. And tap it out. You're so welcome, darling. All right. If you're interested in getting an in-depth reading like I gave to Lisa, it is that down there on the bottom of the screen. It is the giraffe and the dinosaur, which is apparently a power couple. I'm dancing with you. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Alrighty. Mo, come forth and prosper. Mo. Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Mo. What does Mo need to know? Mo, I'm going to do a general reading. Do I want to use these cards? I do not. Do I want to use these cards? No. Do I want to use these ones? Yeah. Okay. Mo, get over here. Oh, yes, Mo first, and then Mike. Mo first, and then Mike. Mo, is it a general reading or is it something specific? Tina, you're on my list. Mo. Moderators, can you see Mo? Where's Mo? Mo. Mo, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. TikTok might be filtering out some of your comments. Put some emojis onto it, full stops, add some, I don't fucking know. Just add something to it. Mo. Mo, where you at? Your cards are just flying out. Like, you need a reading ASAP. Mo, what does Mo need to know? Mo, are you asleep over there? For fuck's sake. Mo, I can't see you in the room, but I can't see your comments. Okay. I can see you in the room, but I can't see your comments. Okay. All right, Mo. I mean, you can email me if you want, and I'm only talking to Mo, by the way, not everybody in the room. Thank you. I do soulmate readings, birth chart readings for 1 whole year, and I'm really cheap compared to the rest of them, because like a birth chart reading is like $350 for some of you people in the USA. What the fuck? I charge 90 Great British pounds, so I'm cheap, and I give you a 1 year look in. Hi, honey. Okay, you're here, thank God. All right, boo. What's up? My email address, Kalani. It's annalizasouza at icloud.com. Let me see. Can you post up my email address, Kalani? You can try and ask it on here, but it might be filtering you out. You little cunt, where are you? All right, so Mo, if you if you go to the main page or you click in that corner there where my face is, you'll see my email address. And my email address is on there, annalizasouza at icloud.com. Anyway. Asking about my family. All right, family, yeah? The first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting into your energy, angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Mo. So there's something in the air, okay? And we have Mercury retrograde, so there's going to be a lot of topsy-turvy energy. Your uncle. Is he in the physical or is he in spirit? Okay, your whole family, yeah? You want to know about your uncle? You want to know about your mum? Like, is it a general about family? Because I saw uncle and mum. So general about family, yeah? All right, let's go. I'll tell you what I feel and what I'm picking up on as I'm connecting to your energy, Mo. Somebody needs to speak. I don't know if there needs to be communication. The color in your aura is a little bit gray. So when I connect to people's auras, and I see gray energy, my uncle passed last month. So what do you want to know about your mum? What about your mum? You do know that when somebody crosses over to the other side, you do know that another child is going to be born in. There's something about recovery. There's something about a key. So what I'm hearing is from your loved ones, your uncle, is that there is a key. There's a key that you're going to find. I don't know if this is going to be a key to a new car, a new house, a new something, but there is a key. Or then if there's something that's going to be solved, because there will be a key. It's like there's the key to all of the things that we need to figure out. There's something about number 7. I keep seeing 7 is what I'm seeing from your loved ones on the other side. Days, weeks, months, the 7th of a month, where things will shift and change in your favor. I'm also seeing the scales around you. So in and around family energy, there will be a balance, dynamic, and harmony. But something needs to be spoken about, talked about, spoken. People are being triggered right now in the energy, either you and or family members, triggered, turmoil, letting go. I don't know if you know me, Mo, but I've had a near-death experience. Okay, so I was 31 years old. And they was doing my open heart surgery. Yeah, they sliced me open from here to here. This is the 4th surgery. So they've sliced me all the way down to here, up here. And what happened was the most amazing thing. I did not want to come back into my body. I left my body. I saw my body on the operating table. I saw them opening me up and I felt amazing. So I did not want to come back into this physical form. As soon as I left, I didn't have no attachment to this body, and all the anxiety and illnesses and whatever I had during that time at 31 years old, I left it in my body. So I just want you to know that when people cross over, they don't die. They're just reborn into the original of who they are, because we're all going to go. So we're just plugged into the matrix right now to learn, to grow, and to evolve. So I'm seeing Rose. There's something about rose or roses. And I keep seeing red. No, not red. Sorry. Red, yes. The base chakra, grounding your energy. And I'm also seeing purple above your head. So purple is about the crown chakra, tuning into that energy. There's something about hugging. Unity is what I just heard. There will be unity. And there seems to be a pregnancy in the energy around you. If not you, then somewhere in the family, there'll be like a child born, new conditions, giving birth to something brand new, or a child. But there's been some sort of resistance. The energy is a bit stagnant, but this isn't going to be for long. Mo, I've got to say this. I believe in reincarnation. I don't think we die and then from dust to dust we go and we never come back again. That's a load of bullshit. I saw me having many lives. I do feel like that the soul of your uncle will be reborn. I feel like your uncle will come back again. He's just going to have a good time up there, you know, talk to family and friends. So if there's going to be a birthing of a child in your family, there's going to be traits of your uncle in that child. All right, let's see. Okay. Broken heart. Turmoil. Yeah. What was I saying? Turmoil. Resistance. There needs to be unity in this situation. Somebody needs to speak up. 3 of Swords is broken heart. Sadness, heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow. You are allowed to grieve the people that you lose. But our loved ones are good, and they don't want us to stay in that energy because it depletes our energy and our light and our soul from fulfilling our mission here in the physical world. You have to be patient with yourself. There is money involved in this situation as well. Slow and steady wins the race. Right path energy, planting seeds, waiting for it to fruition. There is something around finances and money in this energy. It's like everything is already laid out the way it's supposed to unfold. You just need to let the chips fall where they may. Collaboration and partnership, money again, 7 of coins, 3 of coins. Partnership, collaborating, getting on with each other, unity. Things will start to shift between 7 and 3, or 3 and 7 days. 3 days, weeks, months, the 3rd of a month, 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, or the 7th of a month. These are numbers that are highlighted in your energy. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, the Queen of Coins, stability and structure, a feminine energy around you. You're talking about your mum grounding both of your energies. Abundance is coming your way, whether you see it or you don't. It doesn't matter. I keep feeling as I'm connecting into the energy, there's so much stability and structure in and around your energy field. I feel as well, there is a man around you here in the physical world. This man is slow to movement, something around money or cash or finances, and wanting that stability and money coming to this person. Ultimately, there is prosperity within the family dynamic, unity. Even right now, you might not be able to see it clearly. There is unity and prosperity that lays within the energy of the family. I also like to say that a motherly figure is over there with your uncle. I don't know if his sister, a sister, the mother figure that's come to collect, because usually it takes we're collected by our angels, ancestors, guides, and loved ones. There's something about addiction. There's something toxic here. The addiction, greedy, compulsion, manipulative, toxic energy that needs to be sent out for the unity and love to happen. No resisting this. There's something about addiction. It could also represent like manipulative energy, a codependent energy. But it feels like this is going to be cleared out. This is not a long-term thing. Like, I know is this your mother's brother? Because I just feel like whoever this person is, first of all, you and your mom are going to be okay. The family dynamic is going to be okay. But there is a lot of stuff that needs to be resolved. Okay, so your uncle, yeah, okay. There's a lot of things that has to be resolved. There's also money coming into the energy. There's money or finances coming into the energy. You'll figure that out when it comes. There needs to be like soul searching. There needs to be like everybody healing on their own, and then they can heal together next. That's the energy. I keep seeing swans. So pay attention to the roses. Pay attention to number 7. Pay attention to number 3. You'll see, this is like a sign from loved ones on the other side. Your mum's brother. 777 333. Everywhere you go on the clock, waking up at that time. These are the things that you're going to see. So you've got the boundaries card. So if the energy right now within the family feels a little bit up and down, healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. It says, don't lose track of who you are and what you believe in. Know your value and stick to your values. You are being encouraged to keep in line with your core beliefs. Your inner being knows your value. Set firm boundaries and ensure that you keep in alignment. So watch out for those things that I've talked about, because these are the things that are going to be highlighted to you. There ain't no death, no such thing. We go back to where we came from. And believe me, I didn't want to come back into this body. I was happy where I was. Tina! My list is still open if you would like to get an in-depth reading like I just gave to Mo. It is the power couple. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. You're so welcome, honey. Once I see the giraffe pop up on the screen, I will do you'll be added onto my list and I'll do your reading. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. I am getting through my gifters first. Once I'm done with my gifters, and Tina is the last one, I will cater to everybody in the room until somebody wants an in-depth reading, and then I'll go to the end parts of my life. All right, Tina, what would you like to know today, Tina? Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Tina. What does Tina need to know? Tina, don't need to be a member, don't need to be a subscriber. Don't need to be a super fan to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you if you're not a follower. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Subscribers will always get me 2 days of the week. Super fans, I mean. Okay, angels, guides, loved ones, here we go. Before August, I need you to Tina, I need you to let go something. The person, the thought, the feeling, or the emotions. You need to let something go. Basically, it is over. No chances. Transformation of your life. Reading books. Education. Learning. Taking a flight. Travel. Communication. 333. You're going to see this number everywhere you go. If you haven't seen it yet, you're going to see it everywhere. Something about communication. Burning bridges. Turning your back on people who don't serve you. Purifying the physical heart, mind, body, and soul, because it's exhausting. Feeling exhausted. Feeling drained of the long journey and depleted. There's black and white energy around you. So when I see black and white, this is yin and yang energy. So it's the feminine and the masculine energy and the balancing between those worlds with the yin yang energy. You're at a destiny point in your life is what I'm seeing, Tina. You're at a destiny point in your life. There is a shift and a change in your energy. So in order to go into the new energy, first you've got to clear out your vessel, the body, the home. Get rid of things that are clutter in your energy frequency, in your physical body, in your home. Get rid of the clutter because new opportunities are coming your way. I'm also seeing study, education, and learning something brand new. See when I said new things are coming your way? Tina, look at that. Opportunities that are going to come a knocking by the hand of God. The money, the pay rise, the promotion, the investment, new money in your energy. So this is what I was saying. New beginnings. Ace of coins or aces in the tarot deck always represents new opportunities, new beginnings. I don't know if you're going to be juggling or you're currently juggling 2 jobs, juggling studying and another job. But the 2 of coins represents multitasking, weighing up options, going back and forth, juggling, trying to find balance and equilibrium. This is the energy around you. Look at that. Oh my goody gosh. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Look at this. Money, money, money. Ace of coins, 2 of coins. 3 of coins. When the cards go up in stages, it is a blessing in divine or a divine blessing. So when you got the 3 of coins, this represents that you might be collaborating with 2 or 3 people later on down the line. Teamwork, collaboration in August, brushing up on your skill set. And then you got the Queen of Coins. Are you fucking kidding me or what? Are you fucking kidding me? Look at all of these coin cards. Are you joking? This is money, yeah? Money, honey. Domestically skilled queen, a queen who has her own business, a queen who runs the show, a queen who is the boss of the company that she's working for, or again, having her own business, empowerment, strategic, making plans, calling the shots, being strategic. This is the energy around you, man. This is the energy around you. So the Queen of Coins is domestically skilled, the Jack of all trade, the resourceful queen. The Chariot is a new vehicle. This is movement. This is balancing of the yin yang. Chariot is taking action. The new journey, a new opportunity for expansion in your energy. There is an older masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. It could be a lover or a friend. And there is some sort of mental clarity coming your way. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. The Judgment card is the wake-up call card. finally knowing what I'm supposed to do at a turning point, a destiny point in my life. You've got to get out of your ego, because your ego is the one that's going to trap you in there and make you, you know, it's the ego that plants seeds of doubt, worry, and fear. So when you're in your ego and you're stressing or worrying about something, that will amplify and get bigger. So let's see, your guided message is, what do I want to pick? This one. Spiritual connection. It says, open your third eye chakra. Meditate. My God. Third eye chakra. Look at that. With your last card, the Judgment card. Clarity and truth. It says, open the third eye chakra. Meditate, be still, and connect with your spirit guides. Sit in the energy and power. Feel the infinite strength, guidance, and wisdom flow as the two worlds become one. Look at that. Highly evolved soul. Connecting to the spiritual part of you. All right, so I've got no one on my list after Tina. So I'm going to read from Mike real quick. And then I'm going to go in between followers and people who don't follow. I'm going to do that for about 10 minutes. And if nobody else wants a reading, I'll do 15 minutes for my followers and 15 minutes for my subscribers, or 20 minutes, should I say. General, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Michael need to know? Get out of your head. Get rid of any toxic thoughts, emotions, feelings, words, situations that no longer serve you, Michael. Money is waiting for you. So the devil card is toxic thoughts, words, situations, and people. The devil card is either you're surrounded by toxic people and need to get rid of them. The Nine of Coins represents money, self-sufficiency, financial gain, and prosperity. In order for you to get here, you need to get out of here. This is lack. I'm not enough. Wanting that long-term sense of security, stability. Ace of Cups represents new beginnings, emotional contentment, new relationship, the leveling up of a relationship, and possibly the birth of a child. You seem to have a lot of new beginnings in your energy as I'm connecting to you, Michael. New beginnings and new opportunities. Emotional fulfillment in your energy as I'm connecting into your energy, Michael. So you've got new beginnings, but you've got to cleanse, clear, and release out anything that doesn't serve you. All right, so I'm going to do 10 minutes now. I'm going back and forth between followers and people who don't follow me. And then when the 10 minutes is done, I'm going to... All right. My list is still open. If anybody wants to get on my list and would like to get a 8-card reading, it is the power couple. 10 minutes starting now. So right now I'm going to go back and forth between people who are following me and people who are not following me. When the alarm clock goes off, I'm going to cater 20 minutes to my followers and then 15 minutes for people who don't follow me. Here we go. Again, if you want an in-depth reading, it is the giraffe. If you want to bypass the 61 people in the room. Here we go. Time and trends. I have to... Oh! Emelita, you're on my list. So give me 1 second, Emelita. I just call times and trends, yeah? Hold on 1 second, honey. Anything I have to know about my academic journey. It looks good. 3 of Coins, collaboration, teaming up with the right kind of people, brushing up on your skill set, your craftsmanship, learning the things that you love to do, having opportunities and more choices coming your way. And when you are learning what you're doing and love what you're doing, you're going to create absolute abundance. This is abundance, boss mode, having your own business. You're the one that's doing the delegating. You're the one that's taking the control. You're the one that's taking the steering wheel. It feels like the energy feels amazing around this academic journey as I'm connecting to you. So it looks great, time and trends. It looks good. Okay, you just bypassed everybody in the room. Emelita, what is your reading about, sweetheart? Let me pause the clock. All right, sweetheart, I got you. You want to know about marriage and finances? I keep hearing forgiveness. I don't know why. Forgiveness, discovering something, peace, realization, epiphany, understanding, some sort of an awakening, the needing to speak and talk about it. There's going to be a text or a call that you're going to receive. There's something about working on the physical body and not allow. People have a tendency when we're here in the physical world, we neglect the physical body because we're too busy worrying about our kids, about work, the deadline. We're too busy focusing on everything else. That what you don't do is you don't focus on your body. You don't take care of your internal, your insides. And when you don't take care of your insides, what happens is you're creating blocks and stresses. And then you become sick. Low hemoglobin, like my best friend. Blood count, low, anemia. She would focus and love her family and take care of everybody. And then she neglected to take care of herself. And what happens? How are you supposed to look after, how are you supposed to take care of all of them people that you're taking care of, Emelita, when you're not actually taking care of yourself? So the energy around you is forgiveness for peace. Forgiveness and peace. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Emelita know around her marriage and finances, please? In love and light. Here we go. What do you need to know? Wow. You're going to be, you're good. You're good. I wouldn't be surprised though if your husband might be pissing you off just a little bit, because we're in Mercury retrograde. And sometimes in Mercury retrograde, people are hot-tempered and are easily triggered. Hence the reason why I said forgiveness for peace. Does that make sense, Emelita? So I don't know if your husband is triggering you in some sort of way. And to trigger someone could represent that they're doing too much or they're doing jack shit. One or the other. It's still a trigger. Emelita. When you got the King of Wands energy, this is fire. Power. Can be a little bit egotistical, narcissistic, sarcastic. Sometimes this person is unbothered. So depending on what the energy is between you and your husband, if your husband is coming out as the Knight of Wands, yeah. Look, the energy between you and your husband, there is something going on deeper under the surface, and I don't really think like this sort of reading should, like, whatever it may be, whatever is going on, I feel like ultimately you're going to end up very happy with or without your partner, your husband. You're going to end up having that. So whether it's with him together, happiness, or separately, happiness, you will have the blessing. But I'm going to say this. He is coming out as somebody aggressive and being, this is a fire energy. So the Fire of Wands is very passionate, very strategic, very hot-tempered. can blow up easily, has a narcissistic tendency to some degree, and insecurity to some degree. Yeah? I don't know what's going on in his energy field, but I got the Lovers card here. Maybe in his mind he feels that you're not giving him the love and support that he needs, and he feels like you might be straying away. Ultimately, the Lovers card does represent another opportunity. And I don't mean, the Lovers card is, you might currently be with your husband, and your husband might not be treating you and giving you the love and time and that you deserve. Then the universe will send somebody else to step in. That's the thing, though. The Lovers card is the choice of two. So it feels to me like, if you do not speak or communicate, because I heard talking, if you don't talk about this and you don't find peace in this and forgive, it could create new beginnings. And it could be new beginnings. For me, it's a new beginning usually is a new beginning. And a new beginning possibly without you, depending on what we're doing here. I am starting to see that you're feeling like a mother. This is an abundant card, and you're going to be abundant with or without him. But there's an energy around you where you're not feeling like a lover or a wife. You're starting to feel like you're mothering this person, and it feels like you're not in that energy of wife energy. You know what I mean? I feel like you have karma together, and you might have been the man in a past life, and your husband might have been a woman in the past life, but you were married together and you had unfinished business. That's why the universe has brought you back together to learn with each other, from each other, to grow and to evolve past it. The Wheel of Fortune is about movement. The Wheel of Fortune is a turning point. Take a good luck. I don't know what you prayed or wished for, but the universe has heard your call. Because the Star card represents a miracle, a renewed sense of hope, clarity. I don't know, depending on your age, I'm seeing children, a son, grandchildren, children, depending on your age, a son, the birthing of a child, happiness, joyous outcome. But it just feels to me like all of this happiness is coming in later on. 5 kids. Wow. So if your children are old enough, or if you're still able, it's either a grandchild coming in, a boy, or it's you. If you're not having no more kids because you're done out here, then it's grandchildren at some point. But there is a child energy around you. Did you lose a child? You've got new beginnings around you, and new beginnings is like mental clarity around your current situation. Something has to awaken in the energy. Because I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you've got a lot of blessings, a lot. No matter what's going on in the situation outwardly with your husband, there's so much blessings in your energy. And whether you see it or not, I don't give a shit. It will come in and you'll see it later on. But look at this. Do you play the lottery? Because you kind of need to. Scratch card, inheritance, financial gain, prosperity. This is my rich card, leaving a legacy for the children and the grandchildren. There's a lot of things to look forward to. In spite of what you can see in front of your eyes, there is so much to look forward to. And it might not feel that way right now, and you got to coast your way through it. But you will have blessings, believe me. Believe me. So could you and your husband, could it get to a better place? Of course it can, but you have to talk. Talking and speaking and putting it out there, and not keeping what your emotions to yourself, not keeping yourself to yourself. You have these thoughts all up in your head, but you don't want to say it because you don't want to trigger it. That means you're holding energy in the body that is being stored up to create an illness or an ailment, a dis-ease in the physical body, mind and soul, thus making you ill or unwell, or I don't know, to the simple part of it, having high blood pressure. That ain't simple, but you know what I mean. Guided messages. What is your guided message? Emelita. Your guided message. Oh dear. Detachment. Hence why I had to say in the beginning of your reading, whether you're together or you're separate, you're going to be all good. But I got the attachment card. It says, Emelita, to manifest your desires, release attachment to the outcome. Don't get caught up in overthinking or doubts. To attract love, work on yourself. You will attract the right person to you. Set intentions and detach. The law of detachment is about trust, surrender, rather than control. So I hope that helps you in some way, Emelita. By the way, your name is so beautiful. I hope that helps you in some way, my love. It could get good, but there needs to be communication. All right. I've got no one after Emelita. My list is still open. So I'm going to be doing back and forth for people who are following me and people who are not following me for the next 8 minutes and 12 seconds. Once the alarm clock goes off, I'm going to do 20 minutes for my followers and 15 minutes for people who are not following me. Or maybe I won't do that because I'm already doing the free readings now. So if you would like to get on my list and you would like to bypass the 67 people in the room, again, it is the, what is it? It is the power couple. I'll go back and forth now and I'll see how I feel later on. Any messages? I will do my members and subscribers though. Jeanette, any messages for you? Money and career, not love. Love will come in later on. Queen of coins, three of coins. The three of coins and the queen of coins. Self-sufficiency, domestically skilled queen. Jack of all trade, being the boss of the company she's working for. Collaborating, partnering up with 2 or 3 people is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting into your energy. Tina, you're on my list. And then I've got the 6 of cups. Soulmate, a divine counterpart, nostalgia, having fun, letting your hair down and not taking life so seriously. Oh, I've got to pause it again. Give me 1 second. Tina! You just gifted me, honey. What is your reading about? Tina, angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Tina. What does Tina need to know? Tina. You do not need to follow me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You don't need to be any of those things to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you and you're not following me, my guides will highlight your name and I will read for you. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Tina, are you here? You're next on the list, Tina. I don't know why I feel my energy's a little bit sad when I connect to you. Tina, Tina, are you here? I don't know if I'm picking up on your energy, Tina, or if you're picking up on somebody else's energy and it's palpable for you that I can feel it. I keep feeling hopelessness, some sort of worry, a bit of anxiety, a bit of sorrow, grief. But there's a mystery around all of this. Tina! I'm sorry, honey. Is this what you're feeling, yeah? Or are you picking up on somebody else who's doing this crap, who's feeling this crap? I know. Okay, you're here. Tina, hi, hon. There's a sad energy attached to you, and I don't know if it's you or you picking up on somebody else, and I'm picking it up off on you. I got purple, crown chakra, needing to wear purple for the next couple of days. There's something about addiction. Now, the addiction doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody around you. Codependent, obsession, possessive, controlling, restricted, feeling restricted in some way. I got 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 11, 11 everywhere you go. New beginnings, new opportunity, options coming your way, choices and options. You've got the white owl attached to you. So you've got old soul energy, white witchy energy attached to you as well, meaning that in your bloodline, you have magic. I also feel like there's a sense of grief or sorrow or sadness or loneliness. And again, is this you or is it somebody that you're feeling for? Oh God, I lost my best friend, so that's fucked. Do you have a specific question though, Tina? Or is it a general reading? Angels and guides and loved ones. Angels and guides and loved ones. This is for Tina. What does Tina need to know? What does Tina need to know? Tina, what does Tina need to know? Do not obsess or worry on your best friend. Do not obsess or worry on your best friend. You send the spirit of worry, attaching it to your best friend. Do not stress or worry, feel hopeless around her. You get out of the way and you let the angels, guides, God step in. Let them do the healing and you do the praying. What does Tina need to know? Angels, guides, loved one, Tina. General. Tina. Do not let your fears and your worries attach to the person that you're thinking about, because whether you realize it or not, you are co-creating a reality for yourself. You have to pave over the broken heart, pave over the cracks of the broken heart. You need to do the healing, and you need to make sure that you're not allowing everything around you to trigger your energy. You are coming out, what did I say? You've got very psychic, high priestess, inner wisdom energy, and then the high priestess comes out. Did you know that the high priestess is psychic? That's why there's a third eye above her head. The high priestess is the one who can see without seeing. You don't need your physical eyes to know what's physical and on the other side, the realm. You can see it. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you as well, there's an opportunity and a choice coming your way. Love. The Lover's card is a soul counterpart, a divine counterpart, a soulmate. The Lover's card talks about a partnership, an opportunity, and a choice is coming your way. I'm also seeing money in your energy. So everything that you put out, right? Everything that you put out, Tina, money, time, love, energy, it's coming back to you. The Six of Coins is the equal balance of give and take, generosity. So what you put out, you get back in. I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting to you, you've got take a leap of faith. The Fool card. New adventures, new beginnings, new opportunities coming your way to thrive and grow. This is the energy around you. And honey, whatever is going on, this thing that you're attaching yourself to mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, you've got to cut the cords with this. Cut the cord with this energy, because I told you there is a new beginning. Do you remember when I said that to you in the beginning? And look what we have here. Ace of Coins and Ace of Swords. Aces represents new beginnings. And I said to you, new beginnings. So when you get the Ace of Coins, it means money, new opportunities, the pay rise, the promotion, the investment, something that's going to go in your favor. Ace of Swords, new beginnings, mental clarity, new challenges, new opportunity, using the sword to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Look at this. This is you, Queen of Swords. Say it, mean it, cut out negative thoughts, emotions, feelings, or people that no longer serve you, that don't deserve your time, energy, or your conversation. Love and light their asses and send them on their way. Queen of Swords energy is the one that's anchoring your reading, so you need to surrender, release, and let go. I felt like I had to show you the anchor card. So your guided message is, Tina, situation. It says, sometimes we find ourselves stuck in a tricky situation or caught up in somebody else's drama. How can we heal the situation? What could you do to help matters flow better? Know when it's time to help and know when it's time to walk away. You know, you can feel it. When it's time to move forward, it's time to move forward. My list is still open. I'm going to keep it open for another 7 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going in between. If you're interested in getting an 8-card reading like I gave to Tina, I pinned it on the bottom of the screen. It is the power couple just there or in the corner of your screen. I'm going to start the alarm clock and I'm going to leave my gifts open for another 7 minutes. Once that alarm clock goes off, I will cater to my members and then people who are not following me. All right, here we go. I've started it now. Lucy, should I make a move on him? Lucy, should Lucy make a move on him? Should Lucy make a move on him? I don't think you should. I feel like this person, if you did, would be sexually orientated. It wouldn't be anything deeper than that. If you're interested in just that, then go ahead. But I just feel like this person is young, immature. I don't think you should, personally speaking. You have a new opportunity and a new beginning coming your way. I feel like this person that you're talking about is really immature and basically needs to grow up. Abby, any messages for you, please? If you'd like to get an 8-card reading, it is the power couple just up there in the corner of the screen. That will get you on my list, and I'm closing my list in 5 minutes. Here we go. Toxicities is leaving your energy. The devil card is upside down. It means release, revelation, moving forward. Good news, a message, an offer, money, pay rise, promotion, some sort of investment. Money, pay rise, promotion, a younger masculine. If he's not in your life, he's coming in at some point. There is a reconciliation with the both of you at some point. There is someone coming in at some point. Rachel, reconciliation with Mike. No, this person is cutthroat and brutally honest and can cut you out and ice you out easily. I feel like you might be wishing for it and you got to be careful of what you're asking for because it's not going to be good for you. Will Theo start to gain romantic feelings for you? Nika. Will Theo start to gain romantic feelings for you? I am going back and forth between people who are following me and people who are not. I do feel like this person will start to gain some feelings for you, but they'll probably never ever tell you about it. They're coming out as cutthroat, brutally honest, and got mental problems or mental anxiety in some way. Exodus Rose. All right, let me pause that. Rose, is that your name, Rose? What do you need to know, honey? Is it a general reading or is it something specific? Kelly, is it Kelly? Let me check that you're the right. Yes. Wow, you are beautiful, girl. Kelly. Right. Does Raph want to be in a relationship with you? All right, I'm going to answer your question and then I'm going to do your in-depth reading. All right, sweetheart, here we go. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Kelly. You know, you're divine feminine. You know that, right? She's probably like, hell yes, I know this shit. You're coming out when I'm in your energy as yin energy. Divine feminine. In your power. I don't need no man. I just want one. Does Raph want to be in a relationship with you? Raph, Kelly. Does Raph want to be in a relationship with you? I don't think so. I feel like this person's got emotions for you, feelings for you. I feel like they're not very good at expressing their emotions or their feelings. But I feel like on some level, this person must be feeling like maybe they can't afford you or they feel like maybe in some level you're too good for them or you could do better. Some sort of insecurity around this person. I feel like you have an emotional energy attached to this person and this person does to you. But yeah, I don't know if you feel that or you know that, but he's given me the vibes of, I like her, I'm not very good at expressing my emotions, and I look at her and I think she's too good for me, and I might not be able to afford her. Sorry. Maybe you got great taste in clothes. Maybe you wear designers. And he's like, damn, I can't afford her, man. And then he then feels like a bit of a loser. Or he's going to express himself in some way, but he's not giving you all of it. I got to know with this, hon. I got to know. Let's get into it, shall we? Are we delving into this situation with Raph? Are we going in? Or am I doing a general for you? When I connect to this energy, it feels like there's a runner and a chaser dynamic. There's an energy of guilt. The stomach area is being highlighted for you, the solar plexus. It feels like there might be a career change around you, and because you're a divine feminine, you're supposed to like own the business, as far as I'm concerned. It feels like there's something about your person where there's a heart lock. It's like he's locked in. He's not sure about love. He's scared of it in some way. Like he wants to open up his heart, but there's something, he's afraid of love. Number 9 is in your energy. 9 represents completion, Kelly. 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, the 9th of a month. He's been hurt before, apparently. And he lives with this. He walks around with the pain. He walks around with the sadness and the sorrow. He looks at everybody like they could potentially hurt him. He will never express to you how he actually feels because he's insecurities. There's something about escaping in denial, probably lying to himself. No, I don't care about it like that, but really, you know, you do. I just feel like as I'm connecting to you, you might be intimidating in some way. I'm not going to lie. He needs to get over his shit. It's life. Sutton, you're on my list. We all go through shit, right? I hear you, man. I hear you. But some people, you just, I don't know, man. Some people can't handle it. Amanda, you're on my list. Some people can't handle it, man. Are we delving into Raph, yeah? Kelly. Okay. He's got this. I don't know what happened to him as a child as well. There's a child vibration about him where he feels like he was never seen or never heard. It feels like this man is, I got Gemini energy where he's always over-analyzing, overthinking, trying to negotiate, very emotional, needs to be around lake, a river, or a body of water because he's got a lot of emotions in his energy. What star sign is he and what star sign are you? I do soulmate readings, yeah? Give me your star sign, give me your birthday, and I'll tell you. I know, I'm that good. Okay. So, oh yeah, spot on. Okay, Libra. Libra, air sign, a bird flying in the sky. Virgo, I got Virgo placements. We're earth people. We're like the moles underneath the soil. How does a bird and a mole have a relationship, and how is the communication good? Like, that's what you have to think about with yourself. The Libra always overanalyzes and overthink things. Always overanalyzing and overthinking things. Are never good at expressing how they actually feel. Virgos are more humanitarian, always trying to help everybody out there, always taking care of their parents to some degree. Not all, but most. What do you need to know? Raph. Like, I feel like he's very attractive. And my ex-husband is the Libra. You and your Libras, eh? You and your Libras. Haven't you learned your lesson yet? All right. It seems to me like you and him were married in a past life. You and Raph were married to each other in a past lifetime. That's the energy of it. I feel like Raph, when I'm connecting to Raph's energy, I feel like he's hot. Like he's good looking, nice body. There's something about him. There's something about him. He is coming out as this energy. He's coming out as this king. But there is a part of him that has a lot of insecurities. Now, usually the King of Wands is very out there and boisterous. And, you know, look at me, I'm so good looking. But he has an energy attached to him of like, yeah, you're nice looking, but he's very emotional at the same time. So when you're out there, but you're emotional, but you don't know where the balance is between being out there and being emotional and secretive, but being out there, there's a disconnected sort of an energy. So I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, he carries all of his shit. I'm telling you, man, he carries all of his shit on his shoulders. This is a king that carries heavy burdens. He's exhausted. He's tired. He just doesn't know. He feels like he feels like you're right. He needs to move past this, but it doesn't feel like he will. He always feels like he's being his authentic self. And with that, he feels like people don't know that it's like, he feels like people don't like who I am. So I have to be fake. I have to wear a mask. So there's a surface level energy about him. So he'll show you something that I'm sure you can break him. Well, hey man, give it a go. You have a past life together. Karma, marriage. This is good karma, cause and effect. This is Libra. He wants justice for all the unjust that happened in his life. He does want to move past this energy, yes, but there's a lot of broken parts about him that he might not want to highlight to you. This will eventually come out. And I will say this, you alone is going to have a lot of money and prosperity, financial gain, rich energy, stability, solid foundation. You're going to have this all on your own anyway. You're going to have this. But it does feel at some point you might get fed up of trying to fix the situation. Yeah. And you might walk away. If you choose to go into this a long-term thing, this is what's going to happen. Upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world, not seeing it coming. Thinking you can fix this person. Ain't nobody can fix me. Nobody's going to save me from me. I can't save that man from himself because I am my own destroyer by my free will choices. I just feel like you are a healer. So he will, if you choose to go into this connection with this person, you will be drained because you are a healer. You're strong. You can handle it, but you will be drained because a healer is the strength card. Stronger than you think you are. Self-love, unconditional love, self-respect, having the courage to persevere and move forward. Yes, but ultimately he's going to drain you and you will walk away from it. I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you. You're a healer. You will walk away from him. If not now and you want to give it a go and you want to try and shift and change his energy, it might happen for a certain amount of time, but all this shit that was traumatic for him in the past time will bubble up to the surface. Who's got time for this? All right, here we go. Your guided message is, let me see which one I want. Somewhere here. Planning. You got the planning card. It says, what is most important to you, Kellee? What goals do you want to achieve? Maybe money, love, or work related. Set out clear intentions. Write down your goals as though you've already achieved them. How does it feel? It's the feeling that activates the manifestation, bringing you into alignment with your goals, into reality. Manifest, plan, but be careful what you ask for, because you will get it. So, for example, my brother went to Greece the other day. I love that for me. Yes. Good. It's yours. So listen to this. My brother went to Greece the other day. He went and had an amazing holiday. Said it was the best holiday of his life. On the last day when he was leaving, he was at the airport. Him and his girl was going, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. Do you know what happened? Watch what you ask for. This is what happened. When him and his girlfriend were saying, I don't want to leave, the flight got cancelled. The flight got delayed 3 times. After it got delayed 3 times, it got cancelled. So they had to stay there an extra day in a crappy hotel waiting for the next flight out. Be careful of what you ask for, people, because you're going to get it. And it might not be in the way that you want it to come in, but it will come in. Sutton. Hope that helps you in some way, Kelly. I've got Kelly and Amanda on my list. And then I've got 4 minutes to go back and forth. You're so welcome, honey. And then I'm going to do 20 minutes for followers and 15 minutes for people who don't follow. Sutton, what is your reading about? Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Sutton. What does Sutton need to know, please, in love and light? Don't need to tap the screen. Don't need to follow me. Don't need to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. Copy and paste. And if I'm drawn to you and you're not following me, my guides will highlight your name. Money for the rest of the year. So the first thing that I'm seeing is there is going to be a feeling of freedom, a sense of freedom for the rest of the year, a sense of renewal. You do need to, if you're worrying about money, you need to wear red. Red is the base chakra. Red is the root chakra, rooting yourself to Mother Earth. You might be worrying about money, so you're not calling it in. You're chasing it. You're not attracting it. I've got number 10 in your energy. So you're going to see 111 or 10 everywhere you go. That is also a time frame, days, weeks, months, or the 10th of a month. There's Libra and love in your energy. It's a matter of timing because they're showing me a watch. Delayed procrastination when it comes to your blessings, because you might be focusing on the lack instead of focusing on the possibilities. You need to do some releasing, purification, and cleansing. And I also feel like being around children, working around children in some capacity will create a sense of freedom. Libra 10, love. Red, the color chakra. Wearing red for the next couple of weeks would be good for you. Red, or having red on your persons. Sutton. What does Sutton need to know? What does Sutton need to know? What does Sutton need to know? Right. So there's a lot of conflict going on with the mind, yeah? Conflict, back and forth about it. Money, when will money get better? When will I have the stability that I'm asking for? Why isn't it in my energy field yet? Because you can't manifest in a place of pain. You can't manifest your prosperity when you're in lack. It doesn't work. So if you focus on the shit that you don't have and you're going, please, universe, I'm so broke, or I have no money, or I'm stressing out about money because I want to go here, there, and everywhere, but I don't have the means because bills keep coming up everywhere. That's the energy flow that you're in. So when you are focusing on that, the lack of it or not having it, the 5 of Swords is conflict, challenges, obstacles, rivalries, obstacles in your way. How do you shift your perception when it comes to finances and money? Conflict, again, with the 5 of Swords, tug of war energy, looking at everybody else and feeling irritated by this person. Tug of war energy because you feel like you're going to have it, but then you go back to the lack of it, to abundant and then having lack. There is somebody that could come into your energy that could help you, friend, colleague, co-worker, somebody that could come in, a younger masculine or a younger dominant energy around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. The Queen of Cups tells me that you're feeling all the vibrations in the lack energy, the one who's there for everybody, but not taking that great care of herself. Nurturing, loving, a support, a healing system is who you are for everybody else, but then you not taking care of yourself. So lack mindset needs to be expelled. Get rid of it. I am seeing that you need to tap into the spiritual part of yourself. The Hierophant represents marriage, spirituality, learning about meditation, learning about chakras, learning about the higher self, connecting to the highest part of you, and a spiritual connection coming your way. Ace of Swords represents mental clarity, new challenges, and new beginnings. Ace of Swords is new beginnings, a new opportunity around work. And then you've also got for your 7th card, leader, boss mode, pregnancy, pregnant with ideas, if not you and the family. When you Google the Empress card, it does represent absolute abundance. I am seeing family, celebration, homecoming, a reunion in your energy as well. So that number, 111, 10, 10, 10, you're going to see everywhere. That's the time frame. That's when things are going to get better, flow of cash and money. When you get the Empress card, this is abundance. This is abundance in money, finances, health, relationships, the home. What is your guided message, Sutton? New path much? New path. It says, new opportunities can present themselves in many ways at any time. You may have recently asked for help, and if you are unsure of what to do, surrender to the universe and ask for help. Don't be afraid, just take a leap of faith, believe in yourself. Sutton. New beginnings, new opportunities, but mixed with conflict. Didn't I say that? Going back and forth energy. You just have to know you're going to be abundant. You have to know there's something to look forward to. You have to know there's a healthy relationship and a good job and money coming in. I just know. It's like a knowing. That's how one of my colleagues won the lottery. I told her, oh, look at the 10 of coins. 10 of coins is in your... She goes, when you pulled that card out for me, Anna, I just knew I was going to have that money that I've been speaking of. And then she messaged me and I put it as a review. She told me she's a multi-millionaire. She won the lottery. And I was like, I'm playing the lottery. I'm getting a scratch card. Fuck that. So it's like, I got nothing to lose. This is what I say to my clients and my followers. Don't only look at money from one avenue, my job. Open up all of these little portholes, like portals, so you can have money come in all directions towards you. The job, the sending out money to somebody, receiving it back in, lottery, scratch card. So many ways to make finances. So Sutton, I hope that helps you in some way. Amanda. Angels and guides and loved ones. Right. I'm going to close my list. After Amanda, I'm going to do 20 minutes for my followers. And then I'm going to do 15 minutes for people who don't follow me. So everybody's going to have an opportunity to get a reading. Right, let me close this. My list is closed. Don't gift me any more, please. That way I can start to read for everybody else in the room. All right, here we go. All right, I'm looking for the Amanda who has gifted me. Do not gift me anymore, guys. Once I'm done with Amanda, I am going to do 20 minutes for my followers and then 15 minutes for people who are not following me. Here we go. Here we go. I will never tell anybody what to do. Somebody says, can I subscribe? Do what you want. I'll still do free readings anyway, whether you follow me or you don't. But if you're a member, or you're a super fan, I'll email you once I look at my email. General. This is my only account, everybody. Please be mindful of that. I don't have any other accounts, only this one. There's over 100,000 followers on this, and I only follow 28 people, and I will never message you, reach out to you on any social medias. So somebody with my face is messaging you, that is not me. I pinned it up and I've let everybody know. I do private readings, 1 hour, 40 minutes, soulmate readings, birth chart readings. All right, here we go. Amanda, the first thing that I'm seeing in and around your energy is the red as well. So I've got red chakra, wearing red for the next couple of days, red knickers, red socks, or red trousers, red top. Red should be on your persons. Jacqueline, I'm going to have to check my junk box. Just send me your email on here, Jacqueline. And once I've got your email, message me on here. And then once I have your email, I'll send you all the details via email, how I do my reading and the cost of my private readings. Okay, hon? Just message me on here your email address, and then I'll forward you the details, Jacqueline. Amanda, you're supposed to be an author. You've had experience or going to have experience, but you're supposed to be writing. I don't know if you're writing on your diary, writing books, wanting to write a book somewhere in your life. But I feel like experiences has led you up to a point where you should be writing things down. I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you, Amanda. I also feel like there's something that you're going to discover about yourself. There's a discovery around you, Amanda. And I also feel like you need to stop replaying old events in your head. So it's like outdated thinking, replaying of events is going over and over again in the mind. You got to clear this out. I'm seeing 1111 and 222. So these are the numbers that you're going to see everywhere. So if you haven't seen it yet, you're going to see it everywhere you go. There seems to be Aquarius in your energy. Sun, moon, and rising sign, and Aquarian coming into your matrix, or this energy is around you. I keep seeing rainbows around you, so signs and symbols, synchronicities from your angels, guides, and loved ones. I feel like there's an opportunity coming your way. There's like an epiphany that you're going to have if it hasn't happened yet. You need to honor the cycle and rhythm of your body. So this tells me that you kind of need to work out, go to the gym, healthy eating, healthy lifestyle, changing something in the energy of like the physical self, the physical body. I feel like I'm seeing answers that are coming to the questions that you're looking for. I'm also hearing untapped talents. So a talent within you that's been suppressed, that's about to open up. My list is closed. Please do not gift me anymore. My list is closed. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, there's going to be an unveiling, a message or an offer. Kalani, list is closed. Pin it up. Here we go. Amanda. So those are the things that I'm picking up on without the tarot. Amanda. Once I'm done with Amanda, I'm going to do 15 minutes for my followers, and then 20 minutes for my followers, and then 15 minutes for my people who are not following me. Oh, why can't I pin it up, man? That's fucking annoying. All right. Amanda. Thank you, D. Amanda, what's happening here? Look at that. All right. So, Amanda, wow. Juggling, multitasking, weighing up options. Opportunities are going to come a knocking. So don't lose your balance. This is always juggling, losing balance, finding equilibrium, finding like a nice steady point in your energy. When you get the Two of Coins, this is juggling two jobs, juggling study and a job, or just the need to find balance in your everyday. You might be taking care of a lot of things and the universe is going, oh, no, we're going to have to make you stop doing that. And you don't want the universe to do that for you, because I tell you, one of my clients, she was born to be a singer, but she was being a cleaner. And then when she wasn't following the signs and symbols, the universe, her angels and her guides and her loved ones really harshly broke her arm. And then she had to delve into singing, because she wasn't meant to be a cleaner. It wasn't about, that wasn't fulfilling her life purpose. Singing, writing music and songs, that was fulfilling her life purpose. So the universe will stump you, make you fall over, break your leg. So you're going to sit back, relax and delve into what it is that you love to do. It's what I did. I wasn't meant to be a front of house security manager or working in the Marriott hotel cleaning and being a waitress and working in a back office and all this bullshit. I was meant to be doing tarot, sitting in my pajamas in my bedroom, reading for the masses. That's so much better. Who's my boss? Me. I am my boss. Don't have to deal with a man looking down my top at my boobs. Who's got time for that shit? So you're going to be juggling or need to juggle, multitask, weighing up options, but opportunities are going to come your way. So I am seeing that in your energy. I've got two masculines around you as I'm connecting into your energy, Amanda. I've got a younger one and an older one. So if he's not here yet, they're coming in at some point. There could also be people that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with. Now, the energy with these two masculines, the older one, logic of mind, strategic, cutthroat, can be a little bit cold, stoic, but very intelligent. The other one, the younger masculine, brings money, stability, steady, somebody that you could collaborate and work with, brings in money, slow and steady. I am seeing, look, collaboration and partnering up. So the Three of Wands always represents partnering up, collaboration, expansion, teaming up. This is also an indication of travel and relocation and you being on the right path. And then you've also got the Empress, so pregnant with ideas, giving birth to ideas. Do you know what I found in my studies? Do you know, girls, that when you have a round belly, like I do, as you can see right here, I'm trying to get rid of that shit, it's unbirthed creative ideas. Like if you wanted to write a book and you didn't all those moons ago and you held it in your body, it's unbirthed ideas. Imagine, I'm not a fat cunt. I just haven't given birth to all of these ideas that I need to give birth to. That's what that represents. I can't believe it. I am also seeing as I'm connecting to you. So unbirthed ideas, abundance, blessings, prosperity in your energy. This is around you. This is the energy that's around you. Oh my God, are you joking? Look at that. New opportunities coming your way. New opportunities coming your way. Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins is the money maker. Ace of Coins is opportunity, the job, the pay rise, the promotion, the investment that's going to pay off. And the best card in the deck, you've been following me for a while, Amanda, the Sun. Children, grandchildren, depending on your age, material happiness, joyous outcome, success, victory, blessings upon blessings. And there's also love in your energy as well. Leveling up of a relationship, more love, more intimacy. If you're single, a soulmate, a divine counterpart, a marriage coming your way. That's the energy around you, Amanda. So the energy looks good already. What is your guided message, angels and guides and loved ones? What does Amanda need to know? What is her guided message? Outside influences. It says, we can at times without realizing it be influenced by a partner, family members, third party situation or addiction. And this in time can alter your view, distort your core beliefs. To add clarity and strength to you or anyone that may be experiencing this, you need to, what does it say? Ask to add clarity and strength to you and anyone that might be experiencing this. So outside influences, it's true. This is why I say on my live every time, don't allow people outside of you to project their shit onto you. It doesn't belong to you. So that's why I always say that. All right, I'm going to set the alarm clock now. I'm going to do 20 minutes for my followers. And then I'm going to do 15 minutes for people who are not following me. So that way everybody's going to get an opportunity to get a reading. All right. If you are a super fan, I'm going to be going live for only my super fans on Saturday and Sunday. Sometimes the days will vary depending on my clients, but Saturday and Sunday this week. Here we go. 20 minutes for my followers, and I'm going to go all the way to the top. All right, here we go. I'm going to go to the top and work my way down. Any messages for me? You do not need to gift me. You do not need to follow me. You do not need to tap the screen to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. Members and subscribers, superfans can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Taz, messages for you, please. Money's coming in. Everything you put out is coming back to you. The 6 of coins represents equal balance of give and take, generosity. What you put out, you're going to get back in. I also feel like you need to find a place of peace within your mind. Stop over-analyzing and overthinking things. From going back and forth, conflicted, to peace of mind, structure, stability. There seems to be grounded energy around you and stable energy around you, Taz, especially in and around finances or the money energy. What you put out is coming back to you. D, is my daughter Gianna going to reconcile with me? It's been 5 months since we've spoken. Is there a reconciliation? Is your daughter going to speak to you? Listen, we always go back to our mums. Yeah? If you're not being an asshole, they'll always come back to the mum. It doesn't matter how much my mum was, I would always go back to her. You can manifest this energy. You're coming out as the magician, the magi D. You can manifest this if you want it. This is magician. It just feels like the energy is not right yet. Whatever she's going through, whatever happened between the both of you, it felt painful. It ended badly, but I just feel like this is not the right time. All you got to do is pray on it and manifest it, and it will happen eventually. She will come back eventually, but not just yet. She might be holding on to a little bit of a grudge. That's your business. Keep reaching out to her, keep messaging her, be a bugaboo, because then she can never ever say to you, never messaged me, never contacted me. Even if she's not responding to you, keep trying to call her and message her. She will never ever be able to say, you never called me, contacted me, you never reached out to me. So be a bugaboo, hun. Be a bugaboo. Vash, any messages for you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Vash need to know? You need to surrender, release, and let something go. The death card is letting go, moving on, rebirth, and a change. And when you do that, there is going to be blessings, peace, harmony, patience, self-control, moderation, filling up your own cup. Time for you to take action, maybe collaborating with this Knight of Swords later on down the line. Having options and opportunities coming your way with the 7 of Cups. You got to balance your emotions through this wave that we're going through, because this too shall pass. Amanda, do I know the man who is coming into my life? Will I like him and feel safe? Well, if you don't like him, don't let him in. You're going to feel it automatic. It's going to be an automatic feeling. If there's a red flag straight away, it means no. Do you know the man who is coming into your energy? No, he's not here yet. You need to let this energy pass you by. 6 of Wands is victory, success in and around this. You're going to ask me, will I like him? You tell me. Will I is free will. You can't tell me if I'm going to like someone. You'll know intuitively. But you will find somebody. You are the magician. Manifest him into your energy. He's not here yet. I see a Gemini and I see Virgo energy around you. I don't know if somebody's going to like somebody. I hope you will. But I can't ask you if I'm going to like someone. I'm only going to go out with somebody that I like. Will I start a relationship with CB? Sheena, will you start a relationship with CB? Will you spend time this weekend? You could start a relationship with CB, yeah, but he's not going to come. He's not going to come when you want it. He's going to come on his own terms. He's slow to movement, or CB is slow to movement, stuck in a sort of situation, worrying about money or finances. At some point, this is the Two of Cups, it's a lover's card. At some point, you might end up walking away. So even if you did start a relationship with him, whether it would be now or later, you're going to be unsatisfied and you're going to end up walking away from this person at some point anyway. Just saying. Will R and I meet in person as soon as possible? When? Will he ask me? This sounds like very desperate energy here. You got to let the chips fall where they may, Maria. You got to, you know, if this person is divine masculine, he needs to take charge of this situation. Like my mum always said to me, when a man wants you, he's coming for you. And he's not going to let anything going to get in the way. I do feel like you'll meet in person. Yeah. I do feel like you've got some sort of karma together. But I feel like he's not ready just yet. And I feel like I said, slow to movement. You might meet him in 6 days, weeks, months, or the 6th of a month. You wanted to know a time frame? 6. He's coming out as the Knight of Pentacles, immature and slow to movement. Yes, you could meet up with him in and around the 6 days, weeks, months, 6 hours. Depending on the time frame, 6 is what I'm seeing. Chris, any messages for my husband? The angels, guides, loved ones, what does Chris need to know? Any messages for your husband, Chris? What does Chris need to know? Any messages for the husband? Any messages for your husband? What does your husband need to know? Tell him he's going up in the world. Tell him to let go and stop holding and stop trying to control everything. Tell him that everything is going to fall into place. He's worrying about that long-term sense of security and stability and worrying about finances or money or stability in some sort of way. And the universe is saying things will shift and change for you in 4 days, weeks, months, the 4th of a month. I feel like he's emotional right now. And it could lead to him feeling like he's just feeling emotionally drained to some degree. A time to give rather than take is the message for you. So when you focus on someone else or something else, what will happen is the universe will start to work in your favor because you're not busy focusing on your problem, but you're trying to help somebody else out there. That always helps. When I'm sitting in my misery and feeling like a dick and too busy worrying about what I don't have, I think about the homeless man on the street. And I'm like, he wants what I have. I need to stop moaning and whining. You know, I've got a roof over my head. I've got food in my fridge. Stop bitching and moaning. That's what I say. Jess. Any messages for Jess? Jess. You're stronger than you think you are. You're going to get through it. This too shall pass. However, you need to do some self-love, unconditional love, self-respect, having the courage to persevere, move forward and moving on. You need to learn to let go and heal traumas and anything that happened in the past. There is a younger masculine coming your way. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. You'll know when this person gets here as I'm connecting into your energy, Jess. It's like you need to get your mojo back in some way. Get your mojo back. A personal issue reaches resolution. A personal issue reaches resolution. All right, I've still got another 11 minutes for my followers. Please be patient. Razia, General. What does Razia need to know, please, in love and light? Once the 11 minutes is done, I will start to cater to people who don't follow me. Do not be a follower. You don't have to be a member or a subscriber to get a reading. I'll still read for you anyway. If you're not happy with your membership or your subscription, don't be any of those things. New beginnings are coming your way. relationships, leveling up of relationships, creative project, new opportunity, the urge to create. You seem to be enlightened, or enlightenment is coming your way. That you're no longer the hanged man. The hanged man is balanced and enlightened. It means that you are able to sense and see things. You're supposed to be traveling, relocating, or going on a holiday, but make sure you're trusting your gut, your intuition, and your soul. You're coming out as the high priestess. But why is the high priestess upside down, Razia? The high priestess upside down represents that you're not listening to your intuition. You're listening to your ego. Listening to your ego is always going to make you fall down. Listening to your intuition is following your birthright. We're all intuitive and we just don't know how to listen to it. Erica, any messages for you? And guys, loved ones, what does Erica need to know? There's expansion in your energy, but you do need to release something. This is expansion, collaboration, partnership, travel. This is you waiting for something before you make moves, before it unfolds. But the death card indicates that you need to surrender, release, and let something go. Oh, there you go. It's never going to happen. I'm bound and chained to the past events. I'm bound and chained to the past. I'm never going to have it. Negativity, toxic thoughts, words, situations, and people. You've got wish fulfillment around you, but until you deaf this negative energy, how are you supposed to have your blessings, prosperity, wish fulfillment, and a miracle? You prayed, you wished, you asked for something, so don't let your ego get in the way. Ego is always going to plant seeds of doubt, worry, and fear. Ego is always going to be the one to fuck you up. Ego is the one that's going to make a problem, create a problem, manifest the problem. Mariah, what is my... I don't know. I don't know what your life's purpose is, my love. No one in the world, no reader could ever tell me what my life purpose was. I had to figure it out for myself. What did I love to do? Did I love communicating with people? Did I love singing? Did I love dancing? Did I love writing? I don't know. I feel like I'm not good at anything to create generational wealth. Well, you're in limbo then. I can't tell you what your life's purpose is. You have to figure out what it is that you love to do. Sometimes you're just a light being and you're here to just light up the energy and light up the world and heal people with your light. Angels, guides, loved ones, Mariah. What does Mariah need to know? You're a part of the magic world. So use your magic to create. Are you a good speaker? Are you a good counselor? Are you a good painter, drawer? Are you good at drawing? Are you good at writing? Are you good at, I don't know, are you good at singing, dancing? What are you good at? Are you good at doing makeup, hair? What are you good at doing? You've got to figure this out. If the Tower card has hit your energy where you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, it's because you're supposed to sit still and then listen and communicate with your angels, guides, and loved ones. Healthy boundaries are supposed to be implemented. Whatever the hell it is that you're supposed to be doing, you're supposed to be magic all over the world. Yeah? Ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, travel and relocation. Maybe you're meant to be traveling the world and meeting different people. The world card indicates traveler. Yeah? Moving forward, learning important life lessons. Am I being talked about badly at my work? Anything else that I need to know? Stephanie, angels, guides, loved ones. No, you're not being talked about badly at work. Stop creating a scenario to happen in the workplace. If people are acting off key or like they're not relatable in some way, it's because they've got their own fucking problems in their own personal lives that they're dealing with secretly. Tap into the spiritual part of yourself. The Hierophant is about spirituality, connecting to the higher self. Your problem is you keep focusing on the outside world. Stop focusing on everybody else. Who gives a fuck? When you die, you're not taking them with you. They're not paying your bills. So if they're talking about you, oh, well, what are we in fucking school? Pay attention to the blessing in disguise. Abundance waits for you, yeah? It could come in sooner rather than later, but how soon do you want your abundance? When you focus on your bullshit and all the stuff that's going on in the outside world, you're not focusing on your internal world. You're not focusing on the internal world. You're focusing on your outside. Everything that's outside is projecting into your energy. Gives a fuck. People are talking about me all the time. You a fan. You're a fan of me. Keep talking. It's okay. What big positive changes are happening for me soon, Aisha? Big positive changes. Angels, guides, loved ones. Isa. Listen, there's big positive changes coming into your energy, but for some reason, you think that the positive energy is coming in tomorrow or a couple of days away or a couple of months away. So you create a delay. So you want big positive changes, but do you feel? Do you speak it? Do you feel it? Do you know it's positive changes coming your way? Because the Queen of Wands upside down is needing to get her mojo back, needing to be inspired, needing to do something that she loves, tapping into the spiritual part of yourself. Another upside down hermit, another upside down card. So you've got to meditate, go within, soul searching, spending some time on your own. You want love, a connection. You want money coming your way. This is also upside down. So your blessings and positive changes are all coming in your tomorrows, not in your today. There's no tomorrow. There's no past. There's only now. So all your blessings are coming in all your tomorrows. Not today, though, because you don't believe it so. And look what's supposed to be coming in. Shitloads of cash. Lots of money, abundance, stability, prosperity, financial gain, winning the lottery, getting a scratch card, all of this stuff just lingering above your aura because you haven't pierced the veil. Will my daughter get job offer? Pam, will your daughter get job offer? Angels and guides and loved ones, you do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to follow, like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. You don't need to be any of those things. If you're not happy with your membership and you're not happy with your super fan subscriptions, get rid of it and I'll still read for you anyway. She will get a job. Stop worrying about it. You're like, when, where, how? Why is it taking so long? We're in Mercury retrograde. Everything is delayed. But there is a blessing in disguise, a hand of God giving you opportunities, and there's travel and an opportunity and a choice. Patience is the Temperance card. Everything happens in divine timing, not your timing, divine timing. Sometimes when we're not where we need to be, the universe is saving us from a fate worse than death. Imagine if, like, I'm like, when are you going to go and get a job? And then you get a job, and then you get a job at the time that you get it when you were supposed to be delayed, but then something bad happens. Everything is perfect timing. Everything happens in the perfect timing. What do I need to know? What positive changes are coming your way, Raddy? A hell of a lot. Enlightenment, knowledge, insight, old soul, abundance, blessings, prosperity, the birthing of a child, if not you in your family, taking control, being a leader is what I'm seeing. Ace of Cups is love. Emotional contentment, the birthing of a child, and an older masculine coming your way. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Those are the positive changes coming your way. If you believe it and you know it, I just know, then it will happen. It just is. Pat, will Stefan ask you for a romantic relationship? Pat, will Stefan ask you for a romantic relationship? I will be doing subscribers live on Saturday and Sunday. Superfan live only. Everybody else gets blocked out of it. I got a yes with this. I don't know if I like his energy though. He's got to do a lot of healing. He seems to be needing a lot of healing. There might be something underneath the surface of what you see that is a little bit broken or sad, insecurities. But I do feel like, yes, I don't like the energy attached to it though. It doesn't feel right. What new changes do you see for me, Nicole? Angels, guides, loved ones. What new changes are for Nicole? 1 minute and 19 seconds, and then I'm going to read for people who don't follow me, so everybody's got an opportunity to get a reading. Not happy with your subscriptions, not happy with your membership, don't be any of those things, and I'll read for you anyway. Not everything is as it seems. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. If there was delays in travels recently, or you plan to travel but then you stopped, it's still going to happen somewhere later on down the line. The Wheel of Fortune is a turning point, a new vehicle, travel and relocation, abundance. Get out of your head and stop worrying about it. I feel like you're already doing that. If you keep your thoughts on positivity, then you'll attract abundance, money, security, self-sufficiency, solo and luxury pleasures, financial gain. This is the energy of you, Nicole. These are the things that you can look forward to. Look at that. Time to take action. No more procrastinating. Time to take action. No more procrastinating. Any messages for Andrea? Angels, guides, loved ones, Andrea. Listen to your intuition. It is so powerful. Your intuitive abilities are going to grow during this year. Pay attention to your dreams, your visions, your intuition. Pay attention to the signs, symbols, and synchronicities. You are going to, this is 78 cards in the deck. You have the best one. Children, travel, relocation, material happiness, joyous outcomes, success, and victory is in your energy. You might have to make a choice or a decision about something later on down the line, but I feel like it's all going to lead to blessings, absolute blessings, and absolute abundance. All right, so I'm going to do Tanika, and then I'm going to do people who don't follow me. All right, here we go. Does B have romantic feelings towards you? Tanika. Does B have romantic feelings towards you? I don't know. The feeling I get around this person is like, yeah, no, yeah, no, I don't think so. And at some point it will end. It's like this person doesn't know what they're doing. It's like this person doesn't know whether to come or to go. It's like this person is worrying about money, finances, travel. It's like this person's got hidden elements about them that you just can't see. You need to listen to your intuition. Your intuition is really important. You're coming out as a medium. People who can see without seeing, I got to know. When I'm tuned into his energy, he's like back and forth, back and forth. I don't like it. It feels weird. All right, here we go. People who are not following me. 15 minutes starts now. Crazy E, was Felipe talking about me as in past reading that his family had about how he passed? Was Felipe talking about you? In a past reading that his family had about who passed. No, they're not talking about you. They're not talking about you, no. But they're toxic. Stay away from them. They're not talking about you. They're not very nice people. They seem to be a little bit toxic. You don't need to be associated to them if that's possible. You don't need to connect to those people. They don't need to be in your energy. There's something toxic about this energy of the family. Or just like misunderstanding, addictions, negative, very negative in the way that they speak, talk, or think. Is my relationship with my brother, will it get better? Joan. Will the relationship with your brother get better? Yes, it will. Your brother's going through some stuff right now and he's trying to protect him, guard himself. It feels like he'll get enlightenment at some point, but you need to leave it alone right now. You can reach out to him, you can text him, reach out to him, telling you love him, I hope everything's okay. But you need to kind of like take a step back a little bit because he's just going through some stuff that you may or may not know about. It will get better, yes. Will I be able to meet up with Will before I relocate? Helen. Yes, you will be. But he might be busy around work, study, education, or school. I do feel like it will happen. I know you might be over analyzing or overthinking this, but you really don't need to. I say yes to this, but there might be a problem with work. He might meet you and then he has to cancel it because of work, study, education. It's that sort of energy. Mary, what do I need to know? There's good news, a message, an offer coming your way, study, education, a spark of creative energy, children, grandchildren, depending on your age, material abundance, joyous outcome, success, and victory. It seems to me like negativity is seeing its way out of your energy, and it seems to me like all good things come to those who wait. Rizwan, anything for the month ahead? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Rizwan need to know, please, in love and light? Can you turn on that light there? Both this one here and that one there. Thank you. Travel and relocation, movement, taking a leap of faith, new opportunities, new adventures in your energy, getting your mojo back. Be mindful about who you are collaborating with, who you're teaming up with. If something doesn't feel right, then it ain't right. The Ten of Swords upside down always represents new beginnings, taking a break and lightening up of the energy. A sense of freedom around you. Aisha, will I graduate with my law degree? Will you graduate? Angels, guides, loved ones. You put that hard work and grafting, girl. You will, and you're going to make money as well. Put that hard work, put that grafting in. When people fall down, you get back up and you keep going. Don't stop until you get it done. Hell yes. Look at that. Oh my God. Lawyer. Look at that, honey. This is law. Oh my God. Justice. Justice will be served in an unjust situation. The balancing of the karmic scales. Money, making money. This is 3 of coins. Money, security, stability. Oh my God. Yes. Yes, it's the best card in the deck. Yes, you could be my lawyer when I commit a crime. When I slash somebody's tires, I would never do that. I'm a loving human being. I might go on the car, but that's about it. Gabby, will Vernon eventually move the connection further? Is he taking his sweet time, is he? Fucking hell. Hurry up. Let's have a look and see. I feel like it will move forward. I don't like it, Gabby. I don't like it, man. Addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, something you can't see yet. You'll see in the relationship. Codependent, controlling, bound, sexually bound. You clearly have to learn something from this connection. Do I like Vernon for you? No. But I can't tell you what to do because God has blessed you with free will. To do or not to do, to say or not to say, that is the question. I can't tell you what to do, boo. I don't know about this. I don't like it. I feel uncomfortable in the energy. It sucks ass. Laurent, you've asked me this before. I remember that name. Aylin. You've asked me this before. So I'll answer it for you again, but I will not answer it again because people keep asking me the same question and I don't understand why. If you want a different answer, there will be other tarot readers out there that are amazing. Maybe they'll give you the answer that you want. No, this person is not going to reach out to you. What did I say to you the last time? Yes, because I think I said, no. This person is busy, cutthroat, brutally honest, can ice you out. This person is not interested in having some sort of connection with you right now. They've got other things going on in their personal life and it's got nothing to do with you. It just feels like they're too busy. Mary Jo, any messages for you? And you guys, loved ones, what does Mary Jo need to know? What does Mary Jo need to know? You need to get a scratch card or a lottery ticket because you got shitloads of coins coming your way. Heal what has been broken. Get rid of trauma, toxicities that doesn't serve you because you block your abundance. Pay attention to the blessing in disguise because there is good news coming your way. Stop looking at what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong, and pay attention to the blessing in disguise. Diva, will I get few orders for my business this week? Diva. You need to go on social media platforms. The energy is a little bit slow because of Mercury retrograde. After the 24th, it's going to start to pick up. 24th of July, the energy will start to pick up and it will balance itself out. But right now, not yet. After the 24th, it will start to feel better. It will get better. Will it get approved? Will I pass? Will it get approved? Will you pass? As long as you're putting all that hard work and grafting into it, then yes, you'll be successful. I got a yes with this, but you got a shitload of work that you have to do. Ace of Swords is mental clarity, new challenges, new options, new opportunities coming your way. I am seeing that, and then a choice and an opportunity coming towards you. There's impatience energy. Do the work, do the grafting, enjoy the journey. Don't worry about the destination. Just enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. Stop focusing on the outcome. It will go your way if you want it to go your way because you're manifesting the hell out of it. Astrid. Love and career. Angels, guys, loved ones. Astrid, love and career. Love and career. In terms of love, you're coming out as intimidating, cutthroat, and brutally honest. There's also something that you need to cut out from a past time. You have insecurities attached to yourself, which could affect a new relationship. Queen of Swords is say what you mean and mean what you say, and cut out negative thoughts, words, and situations around love and around the love energy. Be clear on what it is that you want. In terms of career, you need to do something that you love to do, and if you're unsatisfied with what you're doing, then you need to reevaluate it. So the Three of Coins always represents teamwork, collaboration, brushing up on your skills. You're holding on too tightly to something when it comes to love and money. And when you're holding on too tightly to something of the past, it's hard for the universe to create and co-create something brand new for you because you're too busy focusing on all past energies. Rachel, can you help me? What do I need to know? Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Rachel need to know? What does Rachel need to... My energy's all over the place as I'm connecting into your energy, Rachel. You need to breathe and reboot, chick. Listen to me, chick. Breathe and reboot. Just breathe and reboot. You're going to be okay. You'll get through it. What do you need to know? Worrying about money? Stop talking shit. Stop talking about lack. I don't have enough. I'm not enough. This is the hand of God giving you money, the coin, the pay rise, the promotion, the investment. 8 of Wands. You want to travel? You want to go places? Then shush and say the right things. Positive words create positive situations. 8 of Wands is take action, speed, necessary changes, prosperity, money. You're supposed to have your own business. If you don't have your own business, then you need to be the boss of the company that you're working for. This is something that you need to think about. You have to get rid of the conflict internally and externally. In order for you to get your abundance and your prosperity, stop talking shit. I'm not enough. I don't have enough. I'll never have the money. Why am I not seen? This is lack, crap energy. You speak the words. I am abundant. I am healthy. I am happy. I have everything that I need in my life. All I do is attract. I don't chase. Mantras every morning. Speak good words, say good things, feel good things. It makes it and amplifies the energy so you get it sooner rather than later. Carla, will Kiki contact you soon? No. This person is going through something toxic that you may or may not know about. Personal life, work. This person is, I don't know, something not right about this person. Controlling, wearing a mask. I don't know if you can see it clearly. This is the clarity card. But you can't see something about this Kiki person here. And there's something about Kiki that don't feel right. It feels a bit off for me. But this is something that you'll figure out at some point. Kim! Oh my God, Kim! Where the fuck have you been? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Kim need to know? Oh my God, Kim! Where have you been? I looked at your picture the other day. Ooh, honey, you got good news, children, grandchildren, message, offer, romantic gestures, travel and relocation, ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, expansion in business, teamwork, collaboration, fighting for what you want, fighting for what you believe in, remaining on top of your game, honey. Yes. Oh my God, all good vibes around you. Nergis. I am reading for people who are not following me at the minute. I will be going live for my super fans on Saturday and Sunday. Will H ask you out? Nargis. Am I saying that right? I feel yes. But I feel like you're going to have another choice or another option around love. The person that you're asking about is a bit dominant, cutthroat, and maybe not very trustworthy. I don't know. Something feels not right. I am reading for people who are not following me at the minute, guys. I did do followers a minute ago for 20 minutes, and now I'm doing, well, it's nearly done now. Prudence. I'm going live for my super fans on Saturday and Sunday, and I'll let you know what time I'm going live. I've got a younger masculine coming your way. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be a lover or a friend. Damn, girl. Look at all this cash. A younger masculine's coming in. Slow and steady wins the race with the money. Everything that you planted is coming to fruition. The equal balance of give and take. There is blessings upon blessings. If you're patient, it will start to thrive and grow. The Queen of Coins. This is like somebody who is domestically skilled, the jack of all trade, a business owner, or should have her own business. She's solid and stable on her own, and she needs to go out in Mother Nature. She needs to be outside in Mother Nature to ground her energy. If you feel like you're all over the place, grounding your energy. Lala, will me and A reconcile? Will you and A reconcile, Lala? I got a reconciliation with you, but he's not very good at expressing his emotions. There's something going on with him, emotions, and he's just, I don't know, something doesn't feel right. It's like there's a lack of emotion, some sadness or fear around this person. But I do feel like as I'm connecting to you, it is a yes. It's a yes. I am going to be doing Instagram tarot tomorrow. If you would like to get, I'm only going to be on my Instagram tomorrow for an hour and a half. If you are the first person to come onto my live on my Instagram, the link is on the main page of my TikTok. Once you click on at the time that I give you, and I'll post it up later on TikTok and on Instagram. When you, like, if I'm logging on at 1 p.m. afternoon tomorrow on my Instagram, and you ask me a question, you'll be the first person that I will read. And I'll go down the list of the people who's coming in order. On Instagram, there's never 100 people, 50 people, 70 people, 80 people on there. There's only 25, 30 people on there. And I'm only on there for an hour and a half, so it's more intimate on Instagram. That's why I like it on there. It's more calmer. Here is madness on TikTok. On Instagram, I don't have any members and I don't have any subscriptions, so I don't owe anybody anything on there. I'm literally taking an hour and a half out of my time to do free readings. And sometimes when I'm on Instagram, I'll be reading for an hour for free. And then half an hour will be paid readings, depending on how the energy is tomorrow. So the link to my Instagram, and I'm verified on there. So if you get scammed, that's your business. I will try and post up this live on my YouTube. I'm still trying to load up 2 lives, and it will be on my YouTube at some point. So if you want to watch your reading again, it will be there in about a week or so, because my lives always run for ages on TikTok. But I will see you on my Instagram tomorrow. Pay attention to my TikTok and my Instagram. I'll let you know what time I'm going live on there. So please remember, guys, there's no membership on Instagram. There's no subscribers. I'm taking an hour and a half out of my time to only do free readings. Yes, I do paid readings, but I do free readings mostly on my Instagram. So I'll see you on Instagram tomorrow, guys. I go back and forth from TikTok to Instagram. Instagram is really peaceful and quiet. There's never 100 people on there. There's always like 25, maybe 30. So you'll get more of a chance to get a reading. Love and appreciate you. Thank you to my moderators. I'll see you tomorrow on Instagram. Click the link on the main page of my TikTok. God bless you. I love you. And I'll see you tomorrow on Instagram.